Hey, hello everybody. How's your Friday night going? Who's out there? What you doing? What's going on? Happy Friday. Happy last weekend of June 24th, 2022. How is everybody doing out there? Well, fine. This is a virtual pub. This is where we come to hang out and just, yeah. I just wanted to see what's going on. I wanted to go live, because I haven't been doing mostly karaoke shows, but I'm gonna get back to doing shows and make some videos. I got a lot of plans for this channel of mine that I have here. So, how you all doing out there? Hello, Alec Arcane. How you doing, man? What's going on? It's Friday night in my neck of the woods. What's going on in your neck of the woods? What you doing? Are you having fun? Are you happy that it's the weekend? Next weekend will be the holiday weekend for here in the States. Next weekend will be the 4th of July weekend because the 4th of July falls on the Monday. But I want to know what's going on out there. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Any karaoke tomorrow night? Yeah, I'm going to post it a little bit. Probably I'll post it today sometime or later this evening. But yeah, what's going on? I just came to talk about nerd stuff and, just hang out, have fun, get into a discussion about anything and everything. And I need to help get the word out because this is a, completely spontaneous stream. So, we got to share the stream. Nobody knows that I'm live. So for you and Alec, just chilling. Oh, it's just chilling. Good to see you. So I'm gonna share my own stream, share it out there to Twitter. There, that's done. If anybody follows me on Twitter, please retweet that, share that, or add your own adverbs. Yeah, so slowly been digging a what? Oh. I'm sorry, Tim, man. It's horrible. I know our four-legged friends are our companions. They're our family. So yeah, I feel your pain, my friend. Feel your pain. It's never easy when you lose a pet or a loved one or a friend. So it's never really easy. I get your pain, and my deepest sympathies are with you, my friend. It's very sad, and I hope you're grieving. You never really do get over it. You tend to miss them, but the time goes by. He doesn't want any dogs and cats. Very nice. Afraid of another cat. Oh, yeah, well, I think most dogs are have a human lifespan of 15 to 16 years, and cats is anywhere from, I think, 15 to 18 years, maybe. I don't know. I've had my current cat, a few of my current cats since 2010. So, yeah. Anyway, happier times. Sorry for your loss, my friend. I am gonna I'm gonna open up this stream right now, and I will invite those who want to come hang and chill. Oh, I'm silly me. I hit the wrong button in the studio. Okay, here we go. Here comes the link. There's the link. So the lines are open. Open lines night. Yeah, open lines. Just like we do karaoke. So, but, yeah. I need to copy the link again so I can. I'm trying to get some advertising going to let people know that, hey, I'm live. So I will. Let me open up my Twitter, or not Twitter, Discord, and go to the Discords. Post in your library. Bear with me. I need to open up my other screen so I can see what's going on. Oh, there in chat. Oh, crap. Yeah, okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm just. Oh. No. Oh, man. I just. I was doing one thing. My arm was. And Twitter was like, it was all going ones and zeros. It's like, what am I? My elbows trying to write in its own algorithm. So yeah, I'm just doing a little bit of advertising here on the Discord. So feel free to ask any questions. So what are you guys watching out there? What TV shows have you watched? Who is watching Orville season 3? They don't call it Orville season 3, but it's what is it? Or who's watching The Boys? And who's excited for, excuse me, the Stranger Things second part of the season coming up here in a few days? Hello, the lovely Sherry. How's it going? How is it going? How are you doing this evening? This is a virtual hangout where we just celebrate Friday night, get into some trouble, all types of stuff. Yeah, you know. You're in bed and you can't sleep. Almost 2 a.m. where you're at. Oh, that's right. You're over on the east. Well, sorry you're tossing and turning. Stinks to toss and turn. You can't sleep. So you get up, back up out of bed, but then you're still trying to sleep. Hope you don't have to work. You have to work tomorrow. It's Saturday. I don't know. Oh, sorry to hear that you can't sleep, lovely Sherry. Your uncle's funeral. You're a little bit down. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Happier times. I wish I knew what. Maybe I wish I was good at comedy. I want to be. I enjoy like making people laugh. I enjoy just bringing smiles to people's faces. So, you know. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out things here. Uh, Going through the you know. Or that's what it's called. Orville New Horizons. Orville New Horizons. The link in chat is for you guys to join, and we can discuss anything you feel like talking about, as long as it's uplifting. And you know, I know, Tim, you're sad about your companion, your pet, your friend, and you know, and but we hope to. My goal here is to cheer you up, to have a fun, interesting time, and you know. So, I'm once again, anybody out there listening, watching, this is it. This is what live streams are. Live streams are interactive. So you ask questions. We have a conversation, even if nobody joins me. The best is the best these live streams work is when we have an interaction. And okay, hey there, Tim.
Hey there, Jedi Bill. So how'd you
How you
get known
doing?
as good? How'd you get known as Jedi Bill?
Oh, that's just the name I picked out for myself. And hello, Grillas with random
Okay.
thoughts.
So you never
Huh?
Okay, so you never played a Jedi for Halloween?
Not really. I was Dracula and Frankenstein and crazy monsters. Bill Padding is padding out there. Who? I don't understand. I don't see what you're trying to say. Passing. Oh, that's yeah. I just got my background is a GIF. I got a few of them because why have a still background when you can have a moving one? You know. Like I there's one.
Oh, cool.
The
I
flaming
like that.
vortex.
I like that computer looking one better.
Yeah, it's like retro 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a lot of 80s cartoons, like Transformers and Mask.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
The Transformers more than meets the eye.
Krilla says he's passing out. Oh, sorry to hear that, man.
Yeah, but I'm wondering if maybe that pink thing could be making him this pink colored background could make anybody dizzy.
Well, it's not strobed, but yeah, there might be small seizure. Seizure warning advisory. We'll call it. So, how was your day?
It was okay. I got up early. I went to the ATM to put some money back in the bank, and then I went to Walgreens, got some Dr. Pepper, and then I came back and I started digging in the grave for the cat, but it just got hot and hot, and I had to come back and eat a little bit. I got more of the grave dug, and then my mom got the ground a little bit more wet, but I couldn't get. I don't think I got it really deep enough, so I just came back in, took a nap, and she she watered a little bit more outside. She watered a little bit this morning, and then I was gonna go back out, but then it was getting dark, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna wait till tomorrow. Hopefully, get it done tomorrow morning sometime. Oh, and my
Hmm.
mom had a Giants baseball game on earlier. San Francisco Giants were were up
Baseball. Oh,
against.
baseball game. I
Yeah,
thought you said
yeah.
spaceball game.
No, baseball with a
Yeah.
B.
Oh no, Dick. I thought you said spaceballs. Like, oh no,
No,
Dick
no, no,
is the
no, no, no,
planet.
no. My mom would
Sorry, my
not like
friend.
that movie. She would hate that movie.
Uh huh.
I don't think she minded Young Frankenstein as much when that came on TV. but I think Spaceballs would be one she would not like.
Gorilla's Random Thought says he was been up for 19 hours.
Oh,
Look at God. Why were you? Why were you up like for 19 hours? I'm not one to talk. I often sometimes don't sleep for 24, 30 hours plus.
so you're in Arizona?
Yeah, it's
Is it really
it's
hot
really
there?
hot there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Triple digits. Let's see. Trying to find out what the weather was today. It's 99 degrees right now outside, and that's at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, I think it got up to 100 here in Modesto.
Well, actually, it says it's dropped to 82 right now. But it gets as hot as it's 102 the high tomorrow. 101. We got
Yeah,
chances of rain for Saturday and Sunday.
it's 82 degrees outside my house right now, and it's going to be 100, or it got up to 100 a day.
Well, it's 82, but it's got a humidity. We got humidity right now, so and our humidity is at 43%. So 82 with a 43%, it's like it's 115 or close to it, you know. And we're not known for our humidity, and when we have humidity here, it's bad. So, you know. Now I will be doing the after hours show, of course, after Rambling Canuck show. If he doesn't run his show, I'll run mine earlier.
Okay.
And I have a patriotic karaoke stream, a special, limited edition, special edition karaoke stream for set up for the 4th of July early. So we can get a fun karaoke show going.
Yeah, I saw that advertised on YouTube. You had it advertised. There was a thing up saying you were going to do one on the 4th.
Hey, hello, Midnight Sedge. Hello, what's up, Tom? He
Hey, Tom.
says, "You got this." Good to see you, my friend. Just doing a late night hangout stream. So, what are you watching? Have you watched The Orville? Or do you watch The Boys?
No, I haven't watched Orville or... What's The Boys?
The Boys is the Amazon Prime show.
Yeah,
It's what if superheroes were really bad, like not nice people at all. They're evil and they do all the things opposite of what an actual superhero would.
Yeah, I watch a lot. I watch YouTube more than I do regular TV.
That's kind of a new norm. Hey, Resolute Germ, good to see you, my friend.
And then
How
I
you
watch.
doing this?
I sometimes watch reruns of Beavis and Butthead on Pluto TV. They've got it on Comedy Central Animation. Sometimes shows
Yeah.
the Mike Judge collection of Beavis and Butthead reruns.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of happy. My normal cable bill, or not cable, internet, but an internet bill. I was paying like $80 a month, and I qualified for some type of program where I got credit, and it reduced that the almost $80 internet bill down to half the size. So I'm happy.
Well, my mom.
Hey, pop culture curator, good to see you, my friend. How are you
My
doing?
mom got our landline phone and internet through our cable company. So we've got Xfinity Comcast cable with high-speed internet and phone, but she just has the landline phone set up for me mainly, because she has a cell phone, or she has a mobile phone. But sometimes one of my brothers or one of her friends will call us on the landline.
Pop culture curator, if you are up and going to be up for a while, you're more than welcome to join us. This is just a hangout stream, talk about anything, fun, interesting stuff. He'd love to pay $80. Hell, you'd love to pay $80 for your internet. Wow. Well, I was already on a special thing with my internet provider, which is a company called Cox Communications. COX, that's how they spell their namesake. And I've got the highest speed, and I did a speed test, and my internet's pretty fast. I'm pretty happy with it. So, and I've been with them for 4 years now, 4 or 5 years.
I think
that's when I cut the cord. That's when I cut the cord from DirecTV and just went direct streaming. I stream my TV and all that through a Roku player.
Yeah, my mom went
TV.
My mom went with Xfinity Comcast digital cable after having direct for a while. So I think we've had digital cable for 4 years, and then I have a Roku in my bedroom.
Welcome, Pop Culture Curator. How are you, my friend?
Hey, Pop Culture.
I'm doing good, hanging in there. Good to see you all. How are you doing there, Bill? Long time no talk.
I know. How have you been, man?
Been good, been busy. It's funny how you guys are talking about cable bills. I have the opposite problem. Okay, let me elaborate here. I'll make this quick. Where I came from before, I only had internet, right?
Yeah.
Only internet. I don't pay for streaming garbage because that's a ripoff. Okay, so I paid the entire bill where I came from, and it was like $60 a month, 60 something. Xfinity Comcast, California.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I move into this house where I'm a roommate, and there's 2 other people living here. They want me to pay 1/3 of $300 a month because they pay for every fucking stream. Sorry for my language. They pay for every streaming channel and service out there, and they expect me to pay for 1/3 of that, even though I have access to none of that. I don't have the Comcast tuners in my room.
Well,
none of it.
That don't make a whole lot. That don't make a whole lot of sense because
it makes none. I had to pay 100.
No, because here. Let's break it down for you. Because like if you have Amazon Prime, that's only $6 a month. It's only $16.30 a month.
Okay.
If you pay for it annually, if you pay for Prime annually, you get the Prime Video, and that's only like $150 per year.
Okay.
So it makes no sense for the. And then like, if you have like HBO Max, that's another $16.30 because these are the services I have.
Well, you know what? I'm thinking the same thing. I'm thinking, okay, I don't know if I believe this guy. Should I ask him if I can see the bill?
Well, I'm telling you because these are the bills that I pay.
I know,
monthly.
and I know,
so I know, and I don't think it varies from state to state.
I know.
It's
There's no
set.
way. There's
You
no way
know.
it could be $300. I know. On the first of the month, he's like, "Yeah, you're gonna pay your third 100, right?" I'm like, and I even said, "I go, wait a minute." I said, "How could it possibly be that much? Even if you ordered every streaming service." Oh well, it is. And I said, look, I only use Wi-Fi, and I said only my laptop. I don't have any streaming services. And he said, well, when somebody new moves in, they use more internet. And I have to pay for more internet. And I said, you're on a flat service for your internet. And I said, if you use excessive, then they give you a warning. And I said, if you have a problem with that, have you tried calling them? And of course he says, oh, I've tried calling them. I can't get any answer. So the next step I'm thinking is to ask him, okay, you want my money? I want to see the bill. And I hate going there. I have rented from people before. I hate going there because that means that I'm being. Anyway, it doesn't matter. You guys don't want to hear that crap. But I just can't believe the
No,
nerve
it's
of
it,
some
no.
people.
It's fine.
Are
It's
you
fine, man.
serious?
It's fine. No. It's perfectly fine.
300 a month.
Yeah,
Somebody's
because
trying to pull that
I
bullshit
mean,
on me and expect me to pay a third of it. And I don't even watch anything. They watch garbage. I mean, Hallmark, Lifetime, HBO, everything that I would never ever watch. All I do seriously is
well,
YouTube, and I even when I paid the last bill, I
and
told them that
there's no need for like a lot of those services.
there isn't.
I
Right?
mean, you if you have Peacock, you can have the free version, and then if you want the paid version, it's only like $5.42 a
I
month.
know. Yeah.
And then like if you want Paramount Plus, that's another $5.42 a month. I
Well,
mean, it's not very much.
well, but on the 1st of June, when I paid rent, and he asked for that 100 for the third of the supposedly a third of the internet for the $300 bill, I told him, I said, I'll pay it this time. I said, but next month, if you're going to want $100 again, I said, I'm just going to start using. I'm not going to use your internet anymore. I'm just going to start using my Wi-Fi through Verizon. I told him I have a hotspot, and I'll just pay for that because I get that cheaper. And I didn't get an answer when I sent him that text. It's interesting. So this is something I have to deal with next week when he asks for the rent. If he's going to try to approach me again for another $100, I
Mhm.
don't know. You live with roommates, and this is the kind of crap you have to deal with. I've
Right.
so many years of being taken advantage of, and I'm tired of it. But
Yeah.
oh well, what are you gonna do, right?
Yeah, that's too
And
bad.
hello, Alex from Punk Media Karaoke. Good to see you, my friend.
How anyway? I've been asking the last few weeks with no answer. How is Nina?
Oh, Nina's she's good. She's here right now.
Well, okay, well, that's fine as long as she's doing good. The last few
She,
times when you're on karaoke, I
she's
say
in a lot of
hello.
pain, but that's standard. She's her back, her neck hurts, and it's just part of age, and
I understand. I'm old too. How's Mr. CCGB doing?
you know what? I have not heard from him in quite a while, so I
Uh,
honestly don't know. I think Nina might have heard from him a couple days ago, but
well, I hope he's
I really
okay.
didn't get much.
And Tim Hayes, I didn't mean to break up your guys' conversation. I know you guys were going just fine when I got here. I just stopped in to say hello. For me, it's really late. I'm going to be eating dinner here soon and going to bed. I just wanted to stop in and say hi to Bill because he hasn't had a soup in. I don't remember when was the last time Bill had a soup.
I think it's been about 2 weeks.
It's been a while. Yeah, and usually
Yeah.
it's late, so I don't get a chance to stop in and say hi. But I just wanted to let you know that I'm still thinking about you, Bill.
Thank you.
And you're doing good. You got your monetization, so that's great. I'm happy for you. Philip
Yeah.
Gaming, wow, long time no see. I think the last time I spoke to him, were you the one I was talking to Philip about the
There's
monetization?
Nina. There's Nina.
There she
Hello,
is.
everybody.
Hello, Nina. How you doing? I missed you.
Oh, I'm hurting.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wish I was there to give you a hug.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Uh, I know it won't help the pain, but it'll help the heart.
Yep.
How are your little babies there, pop culture? How are your little four-legged friends,
I just brought
companions?
them in from going out and pottying. So, yeah, it was perfect timing. I came in and saw that you were streaming. I thought, okay, I'm going to stop in and say hi.
Oh, so thank you. We're glad you did. It's been a while.
Oh, yeah, it has been. And Nina, how is Mr. CCTV? Have you spoken to him lately?
He's back in Williams. He has a lot of things that he needs to take care of right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so other than that, I think he's okay.
Well, tell him I'm praying for him and wish him my best. All right.
Okay, I certainly will.
Yeah, I think about you guys all the time. Believe me. You probably think I don't, but I
Mm,
do.
yeah, I think about everybody too, but then I'm busy with my sister. And she needs the van all the time because they have a house
Uh huh.
and it's my brother-in-law's uh, mom and dad's house who passed away. So he gets the house. And it's a hoarder's house.
Oh, sorry to hear that. I've been there and done that. I know
Hmm.
what it's like.
Yeah, so they've been working on it for about 8, 9 months now.
Wow.
Finally, finally, it's getting to look like a house. So, and hello, Tim Hayes.
Hello.
How are you?
Alright, I'm cooking a couple hot dogs on my stove. So I'm going back and
Oh,
forth between the living room and the kitchen.
yep. So,
Sorry, I'm not trying to annoy you. I'm just answering Resolute Germ.
Hmm. What? You have the TV on, Nina?
oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
It's bleeding through. We can hear it.
Sometimes you can't tell what it is though, so it's all right. And
Yeah,
there's no,
yeah,
there's
we
no,
can
Yeah, it
tell.
wasn't me.
yeah. Resolute Germ was asking me to get a receipt, but whenever you ask a roommate for a receipt for the bills, or to ask if I can see the bills, that's usually when the first step of me moving out because they don't feel when they're cheating you. That's the first time when they'll say, "Well, if you don't like it, you can move out." If they're honest, they'll say, "Sure, here's the bill right here. Yeah, absolutely, yeah, I'll show you, no problem."
Yeah.
I have never in my life ever had that happen where they've been honest up front and showed me the bills. Never. It's always would just pay me and don't ask questions. And I know that's what's going on here.
You've been there what? 2 months now? Three
Yeah,
months.
I moved in at the end of May. Yeah, but I know they use excessive electricity, even though I don't. They have like huge big screen TVs and all this other kind of stuff they use, and they leave stuff on while they leave, and you know, they're energy hogs. I've lived a life where I turn everything off. I run one bulb in my room that's fluorescent,
Yeah.
but I don't mind paying one third of the PG&E the electricity bill. By the way, is $300. I was like, oh my goodness. So
Wow.
I had to pay a third of that, and then a third of their internet, which is another 100. I had to pay 200. I'm not going to do it. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I just can't do it anymore. Well, when I had an apartment and
Yeah.
I used my own electricity with air conditioning, I kept it under $50 a month. And then I move in with somebody else, and next thing you know, they tell me I'm running up all the bills, which it's not true. I spend all my time on a laptop, which uses 9 volts. I have one bulb burning in my room, which is a fluorescent. So when they tell me, "Oh yeah, as soon as you moved in, our electricity bill went way up," it's like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Is they don't know how to manage their money, and they're looking for someone to pay their bills. You know what's interesting is the last person I lived with, Bruce. He was so ignorant. He didn't know what. He just came up and said, they're not giving me as much from work now. I need you to pay half my bills. He actually said it outright.
Oh my God.
Yes, punk media. They're saying a third of the internet is 100. That's what I said too. Yep, I
Yeah.
know. I know. I had a gigabit connection for $60 where I was living before I moved here. I paid the whole bill. It was $60 a month for a gigabit connection. So I'll know next week when he asks for the bills again. That's what I'm going to ask, and we're going to lay it on the line and say, look, I'm not going to just keep paying. By the way, when I moved here, he had weeds overgrown, 4 or 5 feet high, up to my chest. The front yard, it's a corner lot, so the big one. The front yard and the whole backyard, weeds just grown. I don't know how long. Because whenever I take my dogs
Oh.
out, they get wrapped around them. They get thorns. They get all this garbage. Anyway,
Oh.
he gets a warning from the city. Of course, one of the neighbors is a landscaper, so the landscaper turned him in, and then the guy gets cited, and then the landscaper comes over and drops off a business card, and the guy calls the landscaper and hires him to do the work, $300, and I had to pay a third of that. And all that was before I even got here when all that was grown. So it's like, Jesus Christ. And he even gave the money to the guy who turned him in. It's like, oh well. What can you do, right?
Yeah, that's for sure.
But anyway, I don't like to complain. I want to keep this on a positive note. Don't want to depress you guys. Anyway, you guys pretty
Sorry.
much. Oh, it's okay. I'm in the Bay Area, by the way, and I was trying to work today because I drive a lot for work. And oh my
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, they're shutting down every city in the Bay Area for these protests. It's like, good God. And I don't understand it because California will never abandon what was, agreed upon. And so, I don't know.
Well, California is the worst place to be in right now.
Well, right now, everybody's saying that they're going to come here for a free, you know what? Because the Supreme Court struck it down in some states. So they're all saying they're going to come here so that we can pay for it. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, yes. Well, I heard there
I don't have a lease
that,
bug media. We shook hands 30-day rental.
Yeah, I thought you agreed on like a one-time fee. You should have included any utilities.
Oh yeah, of course. When I looked
I
at
mean,
the
you
room,
rent a room.
right? When I looked at the room and we made the agreement, I asked him. Of course, I made everything clear. I said, "Okay, how much is the rent?" He told me. I said, "Oh, about how much should I expect for the utilities?" And he said, "Total for everything, maybe 150 a month for everything, for all of us." And I thought, okay. And I thought, there's no way. And then, of course, as soon as the first month hits, it's like, yeah, 300 in bills. It's like, of course.
Man, that's
I get one shelf of a refrigerator. They have this huge double door refrigerator, right? Okay, first of all, the guy who rents the place has his own refrigerator in his room. So the refrigerator that's in the kitchen is used by only one of the guy, and he uses 85% of it. I only got one shelf. I get one
oh
tiny
my,
shelf in the kitchen and one tiny shelf in the refrigerator. And I pay a third for everything, of course. It reminds me when I lived with my mom. I'd pay half the rent, but I lived in her house, right?
yeah.
Oh well. Anyway,
It's,
back like it used to be where I used to live. So I mostly eat sandwiches and ramen noodles because I don't have a lot of space to keep. I have some shelves in my room. I'm looking at them right now. That's where I got my peanut butter jelly, Pop Tarts, anything I can stick in a microwave. That's about it. Try to avoid rentals, you guys. Try to avoid having roommates. A word of advice: don't do it if you don't have to. I'm only doing it out of desperation.
Yeah, I know. So you no longer see your dogs every day?
I do see them every day. I have them here with me.
Oh,
That's the only reason why I'm putting up with this. That's the only reason why I've been putting up with this for so many years is because of my dogs.
that's good. They're your family.
And Punk Media Karaoke says always sign a lease. Legal papers are key. In
Yeah.
California, it doesn't matter. I can decide if I want to. I'm just going to squat here and not move and screw you. And he can't evict me. So if I ever decide to go that route, I guess I always can, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
But I couldn't. I've never cheated or robbed or stolen from anyone. Even though they do the same to me, I still can't do it in return because it
Well, that's
doesn't make
they're
me feel
not
any better.
showing you what the extra bills are. You know.
No, and like I said, they have those tuners that come with Comcast, the Xfinity, where you hook it up to your TV and it pulls in all the channels. They have one in each of their rooms. I don't have one. I don't want one. I don't watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All you need is an internet connection. I mean,
Yep. Right. And like what uses up even if he tries to tell me, well, the internet, we use up a lot of internet. What you use the internet most is when they stream stuff from those big channels. Me on internet, like talking to you guys right now, that doesn't use anything. But
no.
when you have somebody who apparently doesn't know how to manage their bills, and I think that obviously they must be hurting for money if they're having to accept
Obviously,
money
yeah.
from me, right?
Right.
Yeah.
From what I gather, I think he used to be married and his wife left him, and I think he's struggling to pay the house payment.
That sounds about right.
Right, and he's got a spare room which he's been trying to rent out since he showed it to me when I moved in, and nobody's been moving into it, especially when they saw how bad the mess the yard was. But
Yeah. Well, he needs to go out and clean it up.
he's not going to do that. He paid the neighbor who turned him into the city $300 to do that. And even then, like I said, the neighbor just chopped off the top of the bushes. All the weeds and everything are still on the ground. The plants, the roots, everything are still there.
That's stupid.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what
Yeah.
that's what landscapers do. They drive up and down. When business is slow, they drive up and down the neighborhoods looking for a yard that's overgrown. They turn them into the city, and then they drop off a business card at the same time, which is what he did.
Mm, that's,
Oh, it happens.
yep.
It's an old tactic.
Well, here they're always hiring landscapers.
Well, this is private. It's a family or whatever. They have their own equipment parked. In fact,
Yeah.
their cars are taking up half the street. They've got like 10 cars for one house. Usual.
Wow. Jeez.
But I tried to tell Mark, the guy I'm renting from, I said, Mark, I said, if you're going to have the yard done, I said, whatever you do, do not have it done by the guy who turned you into the city. Oh, well, he gave me the best estimate. I said, of course he did.
Yep.
Hey, Monkey G, best how good to see you.
My buddy pays like 1,000.
Wow.
Well, Monkey, I think you're talking about total for the rent. Okay, there's Monkey. Okay, Punk Media Karaoke. The house I'm in, they had 2 rooms available. They had a smaller one for 800, which is the one I'm in, and then the larger one is 1,000, and that's the one he has not been able to rent out. So I'm paying 800 for rent and plus another 200 or 300 for utilities. I found out the hard way.
Wow. Hi.
And let's not mention the $100 for storage because they have storage sheds here that's full of their garbage and there's no room for my stuff, so I had to go rent a storage. So, oh well, same old, same old, same old, same old story.
Yep.
In fact, I said, Bill, remember that picture I sent you with all those boxes in my room all stacked up?
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Okay, I asked the guy. I said, "Look, you guys got storage sheds in the back. You think I could maybe put my stuff in there? I'll pay you extra." Oh well, yeah, sure, dude. I'll make room. I'll make room. I'll make room. A month and a half passed, and that's when I sent you that picture when I was like, I've had it. I'm going crazy, and that's when I said, "Screw it." I went and rented a storage.
Yeah. Funk said, I'll be cracking mofos.
I wish it was that easy. Yeah, it's always easy for someone else to say that.
Alex, Punk Media Karaoke, you're welcome to join us.
Yeah,
It's just a late night hangout. Just
Conquer's not far away. Yeah, it's about an hour,
if you
45
want to
minutes.
join us.
So where are you living now, Pop Culture?
San Leandro, California. It's on the East Bay across from San Francisco. Well, I'm not in San Francisco. I'm across the bay.
Across the bay.
Oh,
And I'm not in Oakland because that's a hell town. That's a hell, hell on earth. Oakland and San Francisco are hell on earth. Nobody wants to go there. So I'm in a safer. That's one thing that's good is it's a nice area. So I know my car parked out front is safe. So.
yeah.
Vallejo, yeah, not too far away. I go there a couple times a week there, Punk Media.
Yeah.
I was stationed in Fairfield when I was in the Air Force, so I know the whole area, yeah. And Punk Media Karaoke is in bed. I will be soon. I need to be up at 6:00 a.m. So yeah, for me, I need to eat dinner here soon and go to bed hopefully.
Yeah.
But it's my first chance to talk to Bill in like 2 weeks, so I'm taking advantage of it.
Yeah. Sorry about that. It's good to see you, Pop, man.
Oh, no problem.
Yeah.
Hey,
And you should continue to do your streams. Don't worry about.
I've given up on those.
Why? Don't give them up.
I've been there and done that, Bill. People don't show up, so I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to bother. I think the stuff that I'm interested in doesn't seem to be very popular. So that's all right.
Right now.
Well, you'll find an audience. But yeah.
No,
Way to find an audience is
I can't because there's somebody. I tried, Bill, but there's somebody always streaming, and I've tried to.
You can't worry about that.
Bill, hold on. I tried to use the old thing of, well, I'm just going to go ahead and stream anyway, which I did try, and nobody shows up because they're at the big stream, so I stopped. That's what I'm saying. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
I tried it on Friday night. Nobody shows up because they're at Doomcock. I tried it on Saturday, but nobody shows up because they're on either your channel or Ramblin' Canucks or Clobby's channel. I tried on Sunday, but Doomcock is on. I tried on Monday, but Clobby is on. I mean, in fact, you know what's worse is I come up with good topics and good subjects and interesting things to have my stream about, but nobody's there, and I'm like, okay, where is everybody? And they'll be over on King Dolphin TV's channel or a Salty Trekker, and guess what? You look at their topic, and they'll say streaming just because they have no topic, but yet there everybody is. So I can't compete against
That's
that,
what this stream is. This is a just cuz stream, basically.
Well, but I'm saying is maybe that's what I need to do is stop having subject for my streams because when I do, nobody wants to be there. I guess I don't know, but it doesn't matter because every
pop topics.
Every day of the week now is full. Everybody is streaming every night of the week.
It's always going to be like that.
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah.
Bill.
It's always going to be like that.
That's what I'm saying. So that's why I stopped. You can't, you can't fight against that. There's nothing you can do.
No,
I've
there's
accepted that.
always
It's
going to
no
be
big
somebody
deal.
live. You got to be.
Well, why do they have to be on? Okay, I don't mind. Why can't people share? It's like, okay, it's like you stream. If I stream, why can't we all stream? That's not the way it is. What they do is they go on with no subject and they say just cause, and they'll stream for like 8 hours, 12 hours, and take up the entire day or two, and then it's like I don't even bother. It's like I work. I can't sit home and stream for 8 hours. So when I do stream, I have to keep it short of 2 or 3 hours. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to compete against anymore. Against people who stream for 12 hours, I can't. I'm not going to compete against them anymore.
Well,
Those
you
are the
don't.
ones that need to get the most attention.
You don't
Apparently.
need to be a streamer. Just run your streams for like an hour.
Oh, and by the way, Bill, if you do streams like I was doing or posting videos like the LA videos, apparently if they don't get the views and the clicks, that hurts your algorithm. That's another reason why I stopped. It was hurting my channel.
Yeah, you can't rely on just doing live streams to keep a
You can't
YouTube
rely on
channel
that
going.
though.
I wasn't
You've
doing
got
live.
to do
No, I
You
was
got to
doing
do actual
produced videos.
pre-recorded videos.
That's what I just said. I was doing pre-recorded videos.
Yeah, you just got to get your content out there.
I was doing streams and pre-recorded videos. Remember well, doesn't matter. None of you guys go visit anyway, so let's change it to a different subject. But needless
I don't
to say,
mean to be,
I was doing pre-recorded videos, and I had a few people that were checking into them, but nobody here was, so it's not important right now.
I checked into a few of them.
But it's no big deal. If it's not your thing, I don't expect you to watch it if you don't like it.
No, I did like it.
With the waste is I still have several that I recorded that I haven't released, and I just gave up on them. I still have some famous filming locations from LA. In fact, it was some of the biggest ones that I filmed, and I still have all the video, and I just not gonna bother. Nobody seems to be interested.
Well, to me, I like a longer stream. At least an hour. That's what I watch on what I watch. They're usually over an hour. And that's like the ones that I gave you that I watch. The Randonautica ones.
Well, my streams were over an hour, but the videos I were producing were like ranging from 5 to 20 minutes. And I tried shorts. I tried 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and then my streams longer. But what it is just you can't compete against the bigger names. And don't even try. You're just wasting your own time.
Well, I'm gonna try. I'll show you. I'm competing against. You just gotta do. Don't think. Just do, man. Just do.
Bill, I did. I'm not gonna waste any more time. Like Fridays, I thought, okay, I'm gonna try. I did. I tried. And I gave up and just went back on Doomcock's channel. That's where everybody is. I just, you can't beat them, join them. That's what I do.
Well, Bill took, a year before he got monetized.
No, Nina. I've been working 2 years. Almost. I'm into my 3rd year now. 2 years.
Okay, 2 years.
I started May of 2020.
Right,
so
Bill.
When I started live streaming.
Yes, so. Bill, but there's a lot more people on now than when you started.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah. A lot more people.
Yeah.
That's because of the stupid COVID.
But if you look at
now they're
a lot of people are based from their homes where they're on disability or they don't work, and those are the ones that pretty much dominate the channels because they stream for like 5, 10, 12, 24 hours, and I can't compete against that because unfortunately I work, so there's not much I can do.
Yeah. Well, some of those streams, they also work. They have their business.
Yeah, some do.
Like,
They have that niche, like Doomcock and the Critical Drinker. Yeah, those are huge channels, but they also have jobs. I agree with that, but I don't have the subject. Well, I guess okay. Here's what it is: what made them popular is they review things that are bad, and I don't
oh,
like to do that. I don't like to watch something unless I like it, and that's my problem. I guess I have
yeah.
to change it, but everything
Well,
all the money Doomcock has made and all the subs that he has is because he rants about how much he hates Star Wars and Disney and Kathleen Kennedy, and that's what made him popular.
I know, and oh God.
Yeah, but I'm not the kind of person that goes on something and just dwells and dwells on something I don't like just for clicks.
Yeah, that's why I quit watching Loki. And I love Loki. But if every time he had a red dragon up, I know what it was. It was ranch. Now he's having more green dragons, which are not rants. The red dragon is. You see, I see these things. I know these things. So now he's on the green dragon. They talk nicely. Once in a while, it'll be a little rant, like maybe a 2 or 3 minute rant, but nothing like he was doing. So I drop in every now and then now when I'm awake.
Well, I know for some people those so they like to call them rants, I guess if that's what you want to call it. But I know for some people that it seems to work, and people like that, and they are attracted to it. But if I don't like something, if I even say anything negative about anything, I get attacked from all sides. People tell me that I hate everything and I'm a loser and all this. So I don't even do the rants. I
Oh,
don't do any of that. I just don't even bother. I don't give my opinion anymore on that stuff.
well, they are rants, and I asked Loki, I said, why do you rant?
Clicks.
He
No,
said,
people like that. People like rants. They
You get
do.
some
yeah,
well, some rant, like I said, they don't like mine.
Imagine if I started ranting. I don't know. I don't know if it would help. I don't know, but I don't care. If I'm mad, I can never rant long as people can rant for 45 minutes,
yeah,
35 minutes, 25 minutes. To keep a rant going for more than like 5 to 10 minutes it takes a lot.
Well, look at
You know.
Vertebrae 5 when he does rants. I mean, they're popular. People love them, and they go on and on. So I give him credit for that.
Yeah.
Whatever works, right?
Well,
So if it
guess you
works
just
for him,
gotta
I'm
be
not
good
going to
at
knock
it.
that.
I don't like rants. You pick a topic, you get what you're going to say it, and then drop it.
Well, what they do is
And,
they'll watch and review something that we all know, they know, and we all know is bad. Like let's say Obi-Wan Kenobi on Marvel. They'll get on this and they'll rant over an hour about how much they hated it and why they hated it, and then they of course they end it with okay everybody, I'll talk to you next week on my next review of the same show so I can rant and complain. And it's like, what is your point? Who wants to listen to
yeah,
that garbage week after week?
yeah, I don't.
The same here. That's why when I get on those channels and they say, "Okay, everybody, I hated Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's talk about that." I tune right out. It's like, what is the point? Oh, clicks,
Yeah,
words, clicks.
yeah. Ranting is so ridiculous. I don't like Disney. Fine, that's I said it, and that's it.
Hello, deleted scenes. I agree. I don't like Disney either, but they're very popular. Child groomers and people with kids seem to like them for some reason, and that's a bad mix, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Parents,
Disney is.
yeah, parents don't have their eyes open. They're not paying any attention to what's going on. They don't know what Disney really is.
Yeah. Hail to you, deleted scenes. How are you doing, my friend?
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys continue your conversation, which I rudely interrupted. I
There
apologize.
Okay.
is no conversation. The conversation is what
Tim
we're
was
talking
talking,
about
and
right
then
now.
yeah, but you guys were talking great with Tim, and as soon as I got here, everybody shut up. And I need. It's like I said, I gotta be up in 6 hours. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab some dinner and crash. And well, I just wanted to say
Okay.
hi, hello, and good to see you all again. And take care. Peace to everybody in
Uh-huh.
the
Well,
chat.
you can always call or text me. You still have my number, right?
Of course, Nina. Of course. I never get rid of my contacts. I just
That's
I
good.
don't text people a lot because I always feel like I'm interrupting them. They're probably busy.
Oh no, no, no! You never interrupt me. No one does. When if I can text back at that time, that's when I do. If
Okay.
I can't, I do it when I can.
I know I don't have a lot of time where I can actually physically talk on the phone because when I'm working, I'm driving with people in the car, so I can't talk. And then
Yeah.
when I'm home, I have a guy living in the living room right outside my bedroom door on the couch, and he can hear every word I say. Right now, he
Oh.
happens to not be here, so that's the reason why I'm talking to you guys now. But when he's here, I usually can't talk. That's why I don't get on the karaoke streams anymore. Or
Oh no.
well, it's all right. I'm used to it. It was like that at the other place I lived. But anyway, have a
Mm.
great night, everybody. You take care. Everybody in the
You
chat,
too.
hello. Thank you, too, Nina, and I hope you feel better. I hope that pain goes away
Oh.
eventually.
Oh.
My God, I wish you would try CBD. It might help. I know it may not take all the pain away, but it'll cheer you up a little bit.
No, what I'm doing right now is decompression.
I know you were telling me
And
about that. But
yeah,
Nina, honestly, I have to ask you. I love you, but when was the last time you got high? Smoke a little bit of pot.
I have my sister has bought the
Edibles, gummies.
No,
no.
no, no,
It's
no,
in the
no.
little pipe liquid.
Tincture.
It's in the little.
It's called tincture. No, Bill. The reason why I bring it up is because there's two things. All right, the edibles, they don't do anything but put you to sleep. What I'm talking about is if she smokes,
I wouldn't know because I've never tried it, but
right?
I want to.
That's what I'm explaining. All right, so this when you smoke, that will help relieve pain. I'm talking about for the pain, and psychologically it'll relieve. And they take it and they turn it into medicated rubs. You can put it on sore spots, arthritic joints, and things like that. It'll take that stuff away, and it's natural. It's not like chemicals. So that's the only reason why I bring that up.
Well, I do have CBD cream,
Okay, good.
and I do use it on things, but it doesn't help my back at all.
Oh yeah, it's not strong enough for that. It can only do
Yeah,
so
so
much.
but some things it works on, and I use it then. But honey is really good.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, honey is a natural healer.
That makes
It's
sense.
like a what?
That makes sense. I've heard that honey has a lot of amazing qualities.
Yes, it does. And you know it doesn't go bad
Never.
unless you put water in it.
Right. They have pulled honey out of the tombs in Egypt, out of the pyramids, and it's edible. You eat it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Honey lasts forever.
Bacteria cannot grow in it, is why. Yeah, definitely true.
Yeah.
And not only that, it'll kick your allergies right out. If you have any allergies, like spring allergies, just take some honey, and you'll get rid of those in no time.
Yeah. It has been grown in
The same
The
area.
state that you're in, yeah.
Right. Yes, the same area, right. Okay. All right. Good night, everybody. I'm sorry to keep you guys going on and on and on. I will see you all soon. I will keep in touch, and I'll continue to say hello every now
Okay.
and then.
Good night, pop culture.
Good
Good night,
night.
everybody. Take care.
Good night.
See you later, Tim.
Yeah.
So sorry. Bye bye, Nina.
Thank you.
And goodbye to everybody
Goodbye.
in the chat. Peace, everyone.
Good night.
Hey, look who's in the chat. Ella Finn Sonoran. How are you doing, girl? Good to see you. It's been a moment. I hope you're well. Yeah, Ella's pretty cool. Nina, Tim was saying that he's mourning the loss of a four-legged companion when we both know how that is, right? You know, it's never easy. It never gets easy because these our four-legged companions. They're not just our family; they are our family. So we totally understand your pain and remorse, and right, Nina? Are you there? I don't know if Nina's there. Okay. It's good to see you, Ella. Are you okay, Nina?
Oh, I had to open up the door for Tiger. He said he wanted out.
Yeah. Tim, if you look at Nina's avatar, our friend Yitza did the avatar, but those are our cats. A few of our cats.
Yeah.
That is at the top left hand corner, that would be Ariel. And just below it is one of our companions who left us last year. His name was Patch. And the other one in the lower right hand corner is Sapphire. And then there's me in the background with the Coca-Cola shirt being crazy. Or acting crazy, I don't know. It's just silly.
Yeah, I have one friend online. I think he's got two cats. One, a big orange one called Crush, and then a black one he named Pie.
Pie?
Yeah.
Like the equation, or just
Yeah,
pie?
the
Just-
equation. I think it's
Yeah, cool.
named after the equation, and then I think the orange colored one he named after Orange Crush.
Cool. Punk saying, we need a karaoke stream tonight. We need a karaoke stream. There was supposed to be one, but they canceled it for whatever reason.
Yeah, Tom did one with a few people earlier.
Hey, Ella. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. What you been up to lately?
Nothing much.
Nothing much.
Yeah, just same old stuff.
Yeah, you're looking good.
Thank you.
We're just hanging out, talking about, we're not trying to dwell on the fact of our four-legged companions, but, they tend to leave us, and it leaves a big hole and void, and it's never easy.
Yeah.
But we love our four-legged companions, our dogs, our cats, they are family members. You know,
They are.
they bring us joy, and they bring us light in a crazy, crazy world.
Yeah.
And we need them as much as they need us. I think it's a good thing that we remember them always, and you know, because life's just better with them. You know.
Yeah.
No, nothing happened to Brady. He's just an older dog, and you know, he's getting up there in an age,
Yeah.
but he's okay.
That's how our dog Pete or Antonio is. He's getting old, unfortunately. So
Yeah. The problem we're having with our old boy, we fall asleep a lot, and he has to use the bathroom a lot, and his walking ain't what it's supposed to be, and he's kind of gotten over a enlarged heart, and so, you know.
aw.
Yeah, it's tough. I might be getting closer to that time. Don't want it, but you know, you got to do what's best for everybody. You know.
Mhm.
But you know, we want to have trying to have a joyful stream here, so we can swing back. But you know, just remember and love your companions. And on the 4th, make sure you bring your animals in, because there'll be a lot of fireworks going off, and that's where
yeah.
most animals get lost. So,
Oh yeah.
folks, bring in your four-legged companions. Make sure always they have food and water,
Maya.
and always love them.
Where is that?
And not just four-legged companions. Any pet that you may have. You know,
I got a really really weird
they're
one.
here to help enlighten our lives.
Hold on a second.
Hey, Dillard draws.
Where'd she go?
Yes, the slaughtered lamb. Yes,
There she is.
a slaughtered lamb virtual pub.
What are you doing, kid?
I think that's where I titled it, right?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I messed up. Whoopsie daisy.
There we go. See if I can get her to. Where's she at? Where's she?
Is that a frog or is that a toad?
It's a toad.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Frogs have really smooth skin. Toads have really warty skin.
And aren't toads usually brown colored while frogs are usually green?
Yep. Some of them, yeah. I named this one Bertha. It's a female because it doesn't make any noise.
Okay.
Yep. I'm not licking it. Ew.
Dillard's just joking.
I know. Well, they
It's
got
good to
poison
see you, Dillard,
glands.
man.
I'm not. They got poison glands on the back, so I wouldn't want to lick that because it might cause me some stomach issues.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's one of those toads?
It's not a cane toad, I know that, but apparently they've got poison glands on the back. Like, if a dog were to eat it, they wouldn't be feeling too bad.
That's a big problem with we have those frogs here, too.
Oh,
I think
really?
they're they're dangerous if you're like your household animal
Oh,
gets a hold of them.
yeah. which I make sure that our dogs don't get a hold of her. She's kept in a secure area.
Here, not only they have to deal with the frogs, they got to deal with like rattlesnakes and the Gila monsters. You know.
Yeah. Ooh, Gila monsters are venomous. They are.
Yeah, well, they have this thing where they bite and they won't let go after they bite.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Are you
Some
serious? That's not true, is it?
It might be.
Ew.
You might have to look that one up.
I'm not looking it to find out.
I don't blame you.
I don't want to.
Okay.
I don't want toxic poison in my mouth. Yuck.
Nah.
What are pollywogs?
Those are the same thing as tadpoles. They're either baby
Yeah.
frogs or baby toads.
Aww. They're cute.
Yep.
They swim around like fish, and I think.
Well,
they eat
I remember
algae.
when, and when I was a kid, they would call the young swimmers pollywogs. That's what they called the class that they would teach you how to swim. They would call the pollywog things.
Oh. My mom used to play with alligator snapping turtles.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's not safe to do.
Oh, my mom's pretty. She's daring. She's pretty much a daredevil. She used to play with them as a kid. I'm like, are you serious, Mom? She's like, well, yeah, I know how to handle them. I mean, I didn't get bit. And I'm like, well, thank God for that. They snap your finger off.
I think it's illegal to own those now.
Really?
Yeah, I remember seeing on local news once there was somebody, I'm not sure if they were in California or if they lived in Florida. They owned some, I think they owned like some baby alligators and some snapping turtles, and I think they got confiscated because it was illegal for them to own them.
Right. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
So how's your summer going there, Ella?
Yeah, it's okay. It's going okay.
Well, what sort of things you've been up to? Just curious.
Just trying to stay cool because it's been so hot.
Stay cool.
Yeah, it's been kind of hot. So.
Well, that's summer. It
Oh yeah.
tends to be hotter.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Have you done anything for your channel lately?
Not really.
No?
Mm-mm.
Good night, Pop Culture Curator. Thank you for
good
dropping
night,
in.
Pop Culture Curator.
Good night, pop culture.
Good night, pop culture.
You know, I was actually picking on my dad about something. There was like a post on Twitter. Someone had found one of those like star-like things. I call them pentagrams or whatever. And I was telling my mom, is like, I wouldn't go if I found something like that in a house. I'd be out of there. And
Well,
my dad.
They're not just because they're not necessarily evil. It's how they're used. You know, they don't mean evil. You know, if you know anything about the paganism and their religion, it's not meant to be evil. It's a 5-pointed star. It represents. I used to have a book on it. I used to know and be able to recite it. It's been a while, but it's kind of interesting. But it doesn't necessarily mean evil things. It's what people and how people perceive them and how they used in their setting.
Got
So
it.
it's never an evil thing. It's how they're depicted in how certain people use them.
Right.
And
So
Yeah, but
Never
it's like,
reuse them. Go on.
No, we're talking about pentagrams, the 5-pointed star.
Yeah, I know.
And
I'm
pagans.
saying never. Never ever use a Ouija board.
Huh.
You could bring things in that
Yeah,
you
well,
don't
that's
want.
that's the whole deal.
my mom's told me about that. She said she used one.
Yeah.
She will never use it again. I won't ever use one.
Bring in evil spirits. It's a gateway to your own.
Yep.
Nope. Not me. Not ever. Not ever.
Yeah, the ghost hunter shows that you use, don't they have a few of them use them, or
Yes, that's because they're stupid, dumb.
yeah,
What can I tell ya?
inviting evil spirits into your home. That's always a good play, you know. You know. Oh, Brady's being Brady's just barking at somebody.
Yeah, I heard barking.
Yeah. So, what are your favorite things to do in the summer, Adele?
Well, we don't really have anything to do because our area is kind of a because what we like to do is go swimming and stuff. We don't have a swimming pool or anything.
Well, you gotta do if you're not if you're not indoors, you gotta be doing something to occupy your time, right?
Yeah, been thinking about having my dad take all of us to the lake so we could either go fishing or swimming next month. Hopefully that'll happen.
Oh, bummer.
It'd be a nice way to cool off.
Yeah. Yeah. You have a lake near your home?
We have two. Norris. Actually, they're both Norris, but they're within driving distance. So they're not very far away. They're probably maybe about a mile or two, give or take. They're not too far away. No, sorry. There's two different lakes. Sorry, Cove Lake is the one, and then there's Norris, which is the other. I've been to both of them. They're fun. I've been fishing
Do you
with my dad before.
do you celebrate the 4th of July? Do you like to go watch the fireworks go off?
Oh yeah, I love fireworks. It's just too bad we can't afford fireworks. We can't afford them. So.
I won't be able to do it this year, but next year I'm gonna invest in some fireworks, and I'm gonna invest in some fireworks, and I'm gonna light them off next year for 2023.
Sweet.
I don't have them. I'm gonna do a whole display of
I love
I like to
fireworks.
blow things up. It's cool. It's like fire, fire, fire.
Yeah. Boom,
You
bang,
get
boom, boom.
You gotta go in an open field or near a water source, so you don't want to catch anything on fire. I was
Or
looking
blow
at
anything up.
fireworks. I was at the market this morning, and I was looking at these what the store was selling. They had the novelties like the fountains and common firecrackers stuff, and
Yeah.
sparklers.
Oh, I remember sparklers.
But there was a 3-pack of fountain fireworks. They were
Oh.
pretty big ones, like the 200-gram sparklers. Grams refers to the amount of stuff that makes it the firework. So,
Okay.
yeah. These things were like $13 a pack, and I was like, I could buy these two, but I didn't.
Aw.
That's the thing. It's safe. You can actually, I can like go out in the, out here in front of my apartment and light it off. I might get a few. I'm before the 4th. I just might get a few of those because I like to burn. Yeah, I was notorious when I was a kid with fireworks. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah. I would, and I went down the rabbit hole on YouTube, and I found there's like a whole community of pyrotechnic YouTubers. They like to blow up fireworks, and they display their fireworks online and all the things. And I've actually learned a lot just from watching them.
Nice.
It's a lot of fun, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, I hope to bring that next year. Maybe I'll probably bring some. Might do some fireworks for New Year's, just coming up at the end of the year here.
Yay.
Yeah. But I have to, you know. Anyway, it's quite cool. So who will be out there in Chatland who's still watching me? What's on your mind? What's on your mind, Tim? What's you thinking about?
What's on my mind?
Yeah, what's on your mind, man?
I just have a lot of things on my mind.
You look pretty comfortable there in your chair.
Yeah,
Is that like is that your living room, or is that?
Yeah, this is my living room.
You just have a laptop out there? Is that what you got?
No, it's a desktop. My mom used to have a My mom used to have a laptop, but she smashed hers, so
Oh no.
she uses her phone, and then she bought a printer a while back for my computer that she uses.
So you take care of your mom?
She still drives. She.
So does my mom. My mom's in her 70s, and my mom's, I think she just turned 73 or 74.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, after COVID had hit, she had me start washing my own dishes again. Even though I'm not that great at.
You should wash your own dishes, Tim.
But we have a dishwasher.
You should wash your own dishes.
We have our dishwasher, so some stuff we just sanitize.
Well, that's good. You're lucky. Consider yourself lucky, my friend.
Well,
I have to wash all the dishes here by hand.
Well, whatever goes in there, we wash by hand first.
Huh?
And then it just gets sanitized in the electric dishwasher.
Hey, Jens.
Yeah, Bill.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, doing right. Yeah, okay. I'll see the pub chat and that. So yeah, that's pretty sort of like my.
That's what we're doing. This is a virtual hangout. Yeah.
Yeah.
For all, we're just talking, chilling. You know. So how's your summer going, my friend?
Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. And that, although I was on a bit of trouble with YouTube, you won't let me on someone's stream and that. I think that they're like banning me. They've come out of the shadow ban. Like they haven't banned me for the proper like not giving a fuck that they like showing that oh yeah, the fucking news channel. So, yeah. How you doing, Bill?
Huh?
How you doing? Doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Yeah. Hell yeah. You doing alright with that? And see you for a bit.
Yeah, I was just telling Adele here that next year I'm gonna invest in some pyrotechnics, and I'm gonna have a big. I hope to do a somewhat big little display that I could post on the channel here.
Hey, yeah.
Yeah. There's I've even found websites where I can order fireworks from, and like I want to get these ones that have like mega shots of like 45 to maybe 245 shots. Now, when a gram, like when a 500 gram has shot, what they call shots, that's what shots that go up into the air and they explode and they burst and it comes down, and the term is when they burst, it looks like the effect is willowing, like the pussy willows.
Yeah.
The things that you blow on and it goes everywhere, and it spreads out. Well, that's what, when a firework explodes, it has that effect. It looks like a willowing effect as the ambers fall and burn out as they're falling back to the earth. So.
Yeah. Hey, well, you want to be careful. Yeah.
No. I'm gonna go where there's an open field, or even a lake or something.
Well, be careful when fireworks, because like even though they're like done like a sort of like kids entertainment sort of thing, but it's dangerous. Like sparklers, they're the worst. Oh, always had the adverts where the kids picked up the sparkler.
Yeah. Well, sparklers are fun, but the best ones to get are like the wooden sparklers, not that tin sparklers and whatnot. I was telling Adele here that I searched on YouTube. I did it, and I went down a rabbit hole, and I found a whole community of content creators who solely do fireworks and pyrotechnics displays. It's actually quite interesting.
That's cool.
Yeah. Oh, it just YouTube is a search engine. It's like Google. Google is they're both the one and the same. They're owned by the same. They're the same company for the most part.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can do a search when you're searching for something. You go to YouTube and you just type in search, and they'll bring up it's like you step in a rabbit hole of stuff. There's something for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've been alright in Adele.
Huh?
Have you been alright?
Yeah.
I think, yeah. Yeah, you'll be alright, Tim.
Yeah, I'm okay.
How about you, Tim? You alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. I'm just a little bit upset my cat died.
Oh, yeah. So,
She was 16, but
Oh,
I was hoping she would live a little bit longer, but I found out from the vet that she was most likely terminal. She had something in one of her lungs.
Oh, poor
16
baby.
years old. Yeah, they usually last about like 10 years, doesn't it? Sort of thing.
Yeah, she was. One of my dad's friends gave it to my dad when my dad would play bingo, and he had a lady friend from bingo that found a litter of kittens born in her front yard, and she paid for this cat to get all of her shots and everything, and get a kitten
Aw.
formula for her, and she got off the kitten formula right away. She bit through the nipple on the kitten baby bottle, so she had to eat solid food right away.
Oh, wow. Little stinker.
I'm sorry to hear that. I know what you're going through.
But then she eventually got arthritis to where she couldn't really jump up it much anymore, and then we noticed she was getting a little bit skinnier, and she stopped eating.
No.
Yes, I mean, I said they usually last about 10 years, isn't it? It's sort of like your average cat life. So, like, you get dogs and that go for like 16, 17 years and that. That's now. Like, there is, well, it's, half of like, extra half of a life, or yeah.
I think the longest I ever had a cat for was 17 and a half years.
Wow.
Yeah, I have.
That was the longest I ever had a cat for.
Wow. My Aunt
I have-
Audra. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay, thank you. My Aunt Audra, she had a cat, I believe, that lived to be, I think, either 23 or 22 or 23 years. Long time.
Yeah, I had a friend that had a cat.
Wow.
My friend had a cat that lived 26 years.
Holy macaroni. Wow.
The cat's name was Itty Bitty Shitty Kitty.
Oh, we had an itty bitty kitty. We had, that was a little munchkin tabby cat, but she wasn't that nice of a cat though. But she always liked to eat tidbits from us. She always. My brother and his girlfriend at the time found her, and she would eat Dorito chips, and then after she started living with us for a while, she would sometimes eat potato chips.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, but she didn't seem to be that nice of a cat. She didn't like to be picked up.
Oh, boy.
She liked to bite,
Yeah,
and I don't think she
Yeah,
liked to
most
get
cats are
along.
like that, though.
She didn't like to get along with other
Yeah, but-
cats.
Yeah, they are independent cats. I've noticed most of them, they like to be left alone. If they get stroked or out, it's because they come over and want to be stroked. But if you go over, some cats are alright and that, but I reckon most cats will get you that look and say, fuck off. Stop fucking around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said dogs. Dogs are more sort of like the opposite. Where most of them will like to be petted. But there is the odd one that like fucking will bite you, especially the small ones. If you try to stroke a small dog, he doesn't know yet. You usually like to kick off. You're like fucking hell, it's giant, sticking his hands near the head. Don't know what he's gonna do. Hey, Bill, so you've been doing much karaoke in?
What's that?
You been doing much karaoke? Sort of stream.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of karaoke, but I'm
Yeah.
my karaoke streams tend to be a lot more popular, and everybody has a lot of fun with them.
Yeah. Hey, well, you got like some good singers on.
Huh?
And that was I was surprised. Tom
Yeah,
from
thank
Night
you.
Cage
My
was singing.
bitch is falling down,
That's
falling down, falling down. My bitch is falling down. My family. I'm a bit bored.
Adele's trying to fucking. Yeah, Adele's trying to sing along going. Yeah, because I can. Sorry about last time I was on, Bill, but my phone. I think there was loads of people on the stream and that, and you know, with the music and the karaoke sort of videos and that. Yeah, my phone just freezed up.
Yeah.
So yeah, like a put.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
This-
I have a cousin named Dave.
I saw Dave earlier on 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser earlier. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, Nick Weiser had his comic book shop.
You've been busy
live
of late,
stream.
my friend. What, me? Busy? Shutting giants off cliffs and then sending Nazim to the Cloud District. Pretty much that's all I've been doing.
Do either you guys, Tim or Adela, do you ever get out to the movies and do you go watch any movies?
I couldn't afford it.
The last time I went to go see a movie, I went to see the new Dune movie when it came out.
Wow, that seems like that was.
It was back
Was
in
that a year?
October. It was in
Yeah,
October.
Yeah,
So-
6 months ago.
So that was when I finally got back to a movie theater.
Wow.
Otherwise,
Hey, Raquel.
I'm watching
Hi,
from home.
I know it's been a while. Hey everyone,
How are you doing, Raquel? Good to see you.
I'm doing good, just relaxing. Oh, tired. I stayed way late last night.
Oh yeah, what were you doing last night? Were you hosting a stream?
Yeah, I hosted it. I did a stream, watched the movie, talked to my friends about for far too long. So, but I had fun.
Well, what's wrong with that?
No, there's nothing. I'm just a little tired.
Yeah.
I had fun.
I
It
think,
was good.
I think when that one got laid and you up all night having drugs and sex, and you just make an excuse for it, like you were talking to people and you free.
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Aaron, it's been a while. How are you doing, sweetheart?
I'm doing alright. I've just been having some issues with my laptop. My mic's not been working right, so I don't know what's going on with it. Yeah. I like using...
You're coming through good right
Yeah,
now.
I can hear you just fine.
Okay. Well, for some reason, my laptop was not recognizing my mic for some reason, and I was trying to figure out why. So I finally figured out the problem, and now it's working. So I'll try to be on as best I can, as much as I can now.
That's all you can do, really.
Yeah.
It's not cold.
Well, that is a plus. It is a scorcher in Texas right now.
Oh boy.
Yeah. It was like 101 yesterday.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Well, thankfully you guys have a dry heat. Here we have humid heat. It's like, ugh. You can't breathe.
And
That's
to be
terrible.
honest, I think we both have humid and dry heat going on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Oh my gosh. That's terrible.
Yeah.
I hate humid. It's so hard to breathe in humid air. Humid air is like,
no, just like you open the door, take 1 foot out of the door, like you could just blast through some intense heat.
yeah, you almost burn to a crisp, or turn to
Yeah.
ash.
Like I burn real easily in the sun.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. It's like okay, I'm going back inside with the AC.
It's the Irish blood.
Yes.
You know, my family, we're so
It's been
fair
quite
skinned. So anytime
Yeah,
we
it's
go
been quite
outside,
hot
it's
in the UK. Hopefully it's going to keep hot.
sorry.
Excuse you.
It's okay. That's a good one. Yeah.
Impressive.
7. Most impressive.
Yep.
Judge the Belches. Welcome to Friday Night Belching.
Greetings, Ken Hayes. I don't think I met you before.
Do you do clobbering times live streams?
No, I don't. I know who he
It's
is, but I
clobbering time.
haven't been on his live streams though.
Okay, I just
I
wanted
know
to be
he's.
sure.
I know he's sometimes with 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser for comic
Okay.
book night.
So I think there's a Rachel that sometimes does like Star Trek live streams with them.
Yeah, my name. I go by Raquel, not Rachel.
Okay, so maybe that's why I was thinking it was getting mixed up.
Well, nice to meet you.
How's
Yeah,
your gaming channel going, Raquel?
Pretty good. I did one yesterday for like I think it was like 4 hours. I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And yeah, had a good time. I think we were like at 630 subs right now.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, I really.
Wish I could game. Dag.
Were you gaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time?
Oh yeah, I'm currently. Well, I've been playing a bunch of games, but currently right now I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online, and I have been playing that on YouTube and on Twitch.
I can't play Elder Scrolls Online. No fair.
Why was that, Adele?
My machine won't play it. It's
Oh.
low end. Yeah.
Wait, your PlayStation will play ESO for you?
I don't have PlayStation. I can't afford PlayStation.
Aw.
Yeah. There's no way we could afford it. We're struggling
Like,
with money
I know
and
how
everything
you
like
feel
that.
because it's freaking expensive to get a PS5.
Oh yeah.
Even that, I mean, good luck to get your hands on one alone.
Yeah. I'd rather.
Yeah, you could pick up a used PS4 Pro, I think, for around 360, 370, maybe a little bit cheaper.
That's not
That's
bad.
not too bad.
I'd probably
Yeah.
prefer a PC though. I'm just more used to PC, more of a keyboard because I don't.
Well, I'm not really I'm not really familiar with PCs. I don't have a PC, but do you use a keyboard or do you actually use a controller?
I use
Is it-
keyboard. I use keyboard.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm
more
not
used
really-
to it.
I am not used to playing games on the keyboard.
Yeah. And that's okay. I mean, some people are used to the controller, some people are used to the keyboard. You know, people are different. You know, they prefer one or the other. So.
Like, you know, I prefer the PlayStation because I mean, I'm okay with the Xbox. It's just the controller's like too big for my hands.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I get that. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
and I don't have that problem with the PlayStation.
that's good.
Okay, yeah. I was say, I think they did do smaller Xbox pads. You know, the same size as like the
Aw,
PlayStation.
JJ, what'd you do to your belly, buddy? What did you do to your belly, huh? Ouch.
So,
Poor baby.
Aaron, I heard you got some kind of toad with you now.
Yeah, I named it Bertha. It's a female. Yeah, you want to see her?
Sure.
Hold on a second. Let me grab her.
is it a magic dog?
She's
Well,
probably
you can
hiding under
lick
the
it.
soil I
Yeah.
put in there for her. Come here, sweetie.
Did you say like the toad, Jens?
Yeah,
What's
you can lick the back of toad.
No.
There's a special toad.
He said he looked at the back of the toad.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
No.
You're gonna get her
Like,
sick.
Yeah, it's like
She's gonna get sick.
there's a
if she
special
does
breed
that.
of toad.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, well, it might be
Ribbit,
just a normal toad. But
Ribbit.
there's a special type of toad that has a sort of
Hello,
like
my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my lifetime.
Baseballs. Baseballs.
Well,
Baseball's
and
movie.
Looney Tunes, of course, is Looney Tunes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
The frog from Looney Tunes. I love that. It's so funny. But yeah, Spaceballs. Spaceballs is like one of the best.
It's funny. It's a.
Oh, it is. It's hilarious.
If you guys, if anyone here hasn't seen it, go. I recommend go check it out.
You guys found anything yet? We ain't found shit.
Oh, don't make me play the clip. I have that clip.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed. I don't think we meant that
Okay.
literally.
You guys want to? You want to play? You want to see the clip?
Go for it.
Yeah.
Lord Helmet. He's lost the princess.
Where?
Somewhere in the sands of Vega.
Tell him to comb the desert, you hear me? Comb the desert!
Yes, sir.
Sir?
What?
Are we being too literal?
No, you fool, we're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it. Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
We ain't found shit. That's like one of my mom's favorite scenes. She loves that scene.
What? I forget. Like what? What's that? Clip? Like Sith Lord always shows. Rest in peace. Super Mega Speed or something like that.
Ludicrous Speed.
Ludicrous Speed. Yes. Yes. Ludicrous Speed.
Ludicrous Speed, go!
Yes. Ludicrous Speed, go!
How many assholes we got on this ship anyhow? Yo! I love that movie.
Oh, that's so funny.
It is. It's hilarious. I absolutely love Mel Brooks.
And you're like literally, I forget the planet's name, but they're really sucking the,
Oh
air
yeah,
out of the-
Druidia?
Yeah, they're literally sucking the air out of the planet with a vacuum.
Yeah. It's Mighty Maid. She's gone from suck to blow. And my mom said that's a very naughty joke, so yeah. Because I asked her one day, because I think I was probably in my early teens, possibly. I don't know, maybe it was in my mid-teens, I can't remember. But I asked her one day, I said, Mom, you know that guy that says, it's Mighty Maid, she's gone from suck to blow? And she goes, yeah, and I go, what's that mean? She's like, you don't want to know. I'm like, okay. I know what it means now, though, because I'm old enough. But Mel Brooks movies are good.
Yep, you can't go wrong with Mel Brooks. That's right.
There's also another. Okay, Nina. Okay. Yeah. There's
Okay,
another movie that my
Nina.
mom likes. It's called I think it's called History of the World Part 1.
Yes,
And
I
there's,
saw
like-
that. I saw that movie.
Yeah.
And, what's the other?
Good
movie?
night, Nina. Nina went to sleep.
yeah.
I tried. What's the other Mel Brooks movie that I saw?
Blazing Saddles or
I seen that. No.
Robin
no.
Hood Men in Tights.
Oh, I also seen that. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of though.
There's high anxiety.
Yes. High
I've
anxiety.
not seen that one yet. I've not seen that one. I have to
Yeah.
see
Yeah, that's a Alfred Hitchcock parody.
Oh, I've heard of Alfred Hitchcock.
Same here.
I never really knew who the guy was. I think I've heard about him. He's for Universal, right?
I'm not sure.
He had a TV show, Alfred Hitchcock Presents, and then he
Yeah,
directed Psycho, and The Birds, and Vertigo, and Rear Window. And
Wasn't there something called Alfred Hitchcock Hour? Right?
I think that was Alfred Hitchcock Presents, or that might have been the new one, where it was just clips from the old show of colorized to make it look like he was hosting it. He was already dead by then.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. You are crawling all over my arm. What is wrong with you? You're not... Spider Toad? Spider Toad. She's crawling over my arm. She's like... And look at her. She's fat. Look at her. She's eating all the bugs I gave her earlier today.
Are the like
So do you just have the toad, or do you have a cat in there too?
she has a cat? Yes.
I have
Okay.
a few cats.
Okay, because I thought I heard a cat earlier.
Oh, probably, yeah. 'Cause we have cats in the house. Oh, like that. And we have dogs in here, and I'm actually surprised you don't hear whining and howling, because sometimes our dog P, our oldest dog, he will whine and cry, and he's old, so.
Yeah, I heard some
unfortunately.
animal carrying on earlier.
That was probably P then, or Antonio. We call him Antonio or P, because my grandmother wasn't to give him the nickname Pee Wee, so we call him by that, or we call him by Antonio. When he's in trouble, it's Antonio, but any other time it's usually Pee Wee or P.
I have my cat with
Pee-wee?
me right now.
That's what my grandmother used to call him, was Pee Wee. Yeah. And my mom just kind of stuck with it. So. You're being a butt. Yeah, this thing has pooped on me and peed on me.
I bet.
Yeah, basically I told my
It's
mom.
probably not pleasant.
I told my mom. I was like, okay, this toad thinks that my hand is a personal.
You know
is
what
her
also makes
personal
good
toilet.
pet? Like, get a bearded dragon. Those things are cool.
Yeah, they are.
I think that's gonna be my next pet.
Jump on you. Go ahead, jump on me. I don't care. Jump on me. Jump on me.
Feed mealworms and whatnot.
Oh wow.
Mealworms, crickets. And have a
Okay,
little,
Missy. Time to go
I'll
back
have
to
a
the
little
cage.
dragon sitting on my
Say
shoulder.
bye-bye. Say bye-bye.
Later.
Say bye-bye.
Later, frog dude.
Later, Toad.
Later, Bertha. I named her Bertha.
Bertha.
Yep,
Later,
named her
Bertha.
Bertha. Later, Bertha.
Yeah, 'cause
Very cool.
she's got a
Thanks
round
for-
belly.
Thanks for sharing Bertha with us.
You're welcome. It's because she's like she's kind of rotund, if you know what I mean. Because I started putting like bugs in her little cage, and I'd find them missing, and I would take her out. Her belly would be like this round. I'm like, holy crap!
Yeah, animals sort of like look for the like the food sort of or fullness. If it sees food, there's some animals that will just eat and eat and eat until it starts puking.
Oh.
Hey, Jens, I can't really hear you. Your mic is really low.
Yeah, it is. It's a little low.
Right, yeah. Let's have a,
There we
let's have
go.
a setting.
Yeah, that's better. We can hear you
Yeah.
better
That's
now.
That's better.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's a pretty
Yeah.
cool one, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It looks like a fire. Like
It's just. I found out that I can set my background as a GIF.
Uh-oh, we lost
cool.
Jens.
We lost Jens. Maybe he'll come back.
Nine.
It's an
we
open
lost a
panel.
friend.
It's an open panel.
So there's just 4 of us now, 2 men and 2 women.
Yeah.
nice even pattern.
Yep. Yeah. It don't matter.
Yeah.
There he is. Welcome back, Jens.
Yeah, so I went into the audio option and then
Have you watched any good
out of
movies
the
lately?
audio option
Who, me? Or
on the
Yeah,
phone.
everybody.
I haven't watched any full movies for a while.
I'll tell you about a fairly good movie that I saw on Netflix the other day. It's called Don't Look Up. It stars Leonardo DiCaprio,
I mean, it's a horror movie.
and well, it's a movie about these scientists, and Jennifer. She was in the Hunger Games. Jennifer, what's her name? Anyway, can't think of her last name right now. Anyway, it stars her, and then they're these scientists who are at the University of Michigan, and she discovers a comet. And yeah, spoiler. Anyway, I recommend it. It's good. It's kind of what would happen if like our government today would
Yeah.
Oh,
Gotcha. Okay.
like they
But it's silly. It's good.
Yeah.
I enjoyed
Oh,
it.
I tell you what, I just watched recently. Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie
yeah.
That's a
Murphy.
good, that's a good movie.
That was
Yeah, hey,
1984, I think. 84.
Yeah, well, like, yeah, I was like watching the extras because like there was this half-hour extra bit with like interviews. Even though Eddie Murphy, it was about like 2 minutes altogether of his interview. But they were saying like I know like they wanted Mickey Rourke originally to be Axel Foley, but apparently when we couldn't get Mickey Rourke, they was going to get Sylvester Stallone, and he wanted to call the character Axel Balboa, something like that. But it was real actiony apparently. It was used, but most of it was used in Cobra, I think. They were saying it. But and then they got Eddie Murphy in.
Ooh, Eddie Murphy. I like Eddie Murphy. He's good.
Yeah.
I've been watching the movie Red. You know, Bruce Willis,
Oh, yeah.
Helen Mirren, Morgan Freeman,
Retired.
and I also watched the sequel to that movie. I watched Goodfellas, Casino, and a couple of nights ago I watched The Amazing Spider-Man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have yet to watch the sequel though.
Oh, poor little JJ. What you do to
Which
your
Spider-Mans
belly?
have you not watched, Raquel?
Let's see. I haven't seen The Amazing Spider-Man 2 yet, and including the Tom Holland Spider-Man movies.
Oh, poor baby.
Tom Holland Sawyer's
Yeah, you should watch them.
I'll get there. I need to.
Speaking of a Spider-Man, we have Canadian Spider-Man in the chat. You talk about a Spider-Man and one shows up. A Canadian, even if it is a Canadian Spider-Man. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Well,
It was nice to see
yeah,
you.
I tell you what's up. Yeah, I tell you what's up with Spider Canadian. I don't know if you know
Welcome
yet,
to
but
Canada.
the Risk game apparently won't play much Risk because Wi-Fi.
Hi. Yes.
He's bottled up.
Where is my Myanmar at? Oh, there she is. Hi, Mara. Hi, bud.
What are you saying, Jens?
Saying like there's a game that Mexican Spider-Man, Jaden Spider-Man plays, but
Oh, he's hyper. He wants to be loved by his sissy.
Starfight.
Can you kiss me? You need to kiss
He
me?
ain't playing it no more.
Iron Man plays some kind of Spider-Man
You have to
game.
give me kisses before I give you kisses.
No, that was
What the heck
battle
do you
game.
want? Boy,
You really need to turn your mic up because it's mumbling at this point.
It was a war game.
Hi,
and
Adele.
that
Or,
was all I knew.
yeah. Hi, Canadian Spider-Man. How you doing, buddy?
It was a war game? Okay.
I don't think he's going to be playing it no more. Sorry to say.
I knew it. Hold on. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said, Jabbo, I need to watch the sequel of Amazing Spider-Man 2, and then I'm gonna most likely watch Guardians of the Galaxy next.
Well, what about Spider-Man 3?
They didn't make one.
It's about the Garfield Spider-Man.
Yeah, they only made 2 movies, and that was it.
Yeah. I thought you was on about the what's his name? He did like what was it in that?
Yeah, like the other Spider-Man movie is Spider-Man No Way Home, I think. And that stars Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
Yeah, but before Tom Holland and before Garfield.
Are you talking about Tobey Maguire?
Yeah, Maguire, yeah. Yeah, Tobey Maguire. He did 3 Spider-Mans. I thought you were talking about his Spider-Man.
Speaking of which, I did not watch the third film of Spider-Man starring Tobey Maguire. I have not seen that one.
No, The Dark Knight. We're not doing a karaoke right now. It's just a hangout stream, brother.
He's probably thinking, yeah, these songs are pretty shit. No fucking backing track.
I really should watch the third Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movie, though.
Goodness.
It's a bit shit, but it's still half decent as a Spider-Man film. I didn't mind it. People slagged it off, so...
And oh yeah, I forgot. There's 2 movies of Venom. I haven't seen those. I forget.
Oh yeah.
I forget the actor's name.
They're alright. I was
Venom. What's his name?
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy.
Yeah. I've seen them both. They're not so bad, even though the second one is more of a comedy than it is an action movie, where the first one is fairly actiony, got a bit of comedy, where the second one is more comedy and it's got a bit of action.
Yeah.
That's it, some up. With the second one and all.
I know most people are disappointed that it wasn't a rated R movie.
Yeah,
the second Venom film.
Yeah, they restricted it to like a 15 and that probably. But yeah, if you do watch the second one though, make sure you got a really good copy of it, because there's scenes that are really dark, and if you've got a shit copy, like I went to pictures to see it, and the screen wasn't that great, but it was still half decent in that, because it was at the cinema. But there was bits where I was like, what the fuck's happening there? It's a bit dark. You know, when you, like, probably on the second viewing, you know, but,
Hey, this
you know,
this
your first-
this could be an interesting stream, guys. About to hit 1,200.
Wow.
Oh, nice.
I'll do a live. I'll do a little YouTube studio. I want to show you, but I haven't checked in like a couple days, so this is actually quite surprising. I'm 2 away. Looks like 2 away from 1,200. So
Awesome.
Yeah.
it is
Congrats.
awesome. It is pretty cool. Yeah. Thank you for
Very nice.
Canadian Spider-Man. You said we said so far above 1,000 subscribers, and that is fantastic. It truly is, and I am truly humbled to thank each and every one of you, and you're all awesome.
You are most welcome.
So yeah, it's quite exciting. But that's the live sub count number right there. So
That's
yeah.
cool.
Thank you, Stephen Murray. I'll stop sharing that now. Just quite interesting.
No, Chernobyl, you see the Joker movie with...
Huh?
You seen the Joker movie, right? What's his
The Joker,
name?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Next.
Walking
Oh.
Phoenix.
Yeah, is that a musical movie?
No. The thing is though, it has like some like parts where it plays a bit like a musical, but
Okay,
it's not a
because-
musical.
They're
Well there's one scene where he's walking down the stairs and that, and they play the music for about a minute or so, and so it is like a bit like a musical in that part, but it's not a musical.
right. Well, I'm just wondering because they're planning to do a Joker 2 sequel,
Oh boy.
and that's gonna
Yeah.
be a musical movie, and supposedly Lady Gaga is gonna be Harley Quinn.
No thanks.
Oh. I think they probably won't get Warwick Phoenix to play Joker because there'll be a new Joker. It'll probably be like what they did with The Crow, where Brandon Lee was originally The Crow, and then
Yeah.
in The Crow 2 they used someone to look like Brandon
Oh
Lee.
man.
And then they did a Crow 3 or 4 with him out of Terminator 2. Fairlong. What's his name? It's not Fairlong. It's about shit.
Has anybody watched the Stranger Things season 4 yet?
No, I don't. I don't know
None of
what
you
it
watch?
is. I don't know if it's like horror or anything. I'm not really interested in that because I don't do horror. So
Yeah, same here.
Stranger Things isn't horror. I mean, there's some horror aspects, but it's not really horror. It's a TV show for everybody.
the only thing that's
Interesting.
close that I'll watch for horror would be the old Universal horror films with the Hammer horror film. That's it. That's all I can tolerate. I can only tolerate, semi.
It's a TV show. It's not really horror. It's just got some horror attributes.
Well, I do know. I've been waiting for the show to come back, and it has, and I haven't started watching that. Season 3 of the Umbrella Academy.
The what?
The Umbrella
Umbrella
Academy.
Academy.
Never heard of it. My bad. I'm sorry. I've never heard of it.
It's kind of like a superhero thing, right?
Yeah, it's got a
Kind
name.
of,
like-
yeah.
Like
Season 3
feature.
just came out a couple days ago.
Huh, interesting. I'm not subscribed to any.
Hail,
Any-
Canadian Spider-Man.
Hey, Canadian Spider-Man.
Hell,
Hello.
everybody.
How you doing?
Hey,
Fantastic. You guys
Fantastic. That's cool.
yeah, heck yeah. I can't wait till they make web shooters that actually work.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the hoverboard though, right? Right, Jedi Bill?
Ah, cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Back to the Future.
Like, where's my flying car?
Right?
It's like flying car.
There's a flying car in a movie called The Man with the Golden Gun. There's a flying car in that, but I wouldn't fly in that. No, thank you.
And my X-ray glasses, right, Tim?
Yes.
Why don't we have those yet?
If I remember correctly, one of the James Bond films, Bond has like an underwater car or something. Is that right?
He sure does.
That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Which one is that? Is that?
It's If I Love Me.
I have seen some
Fire
of
Love
Sean
Me.
Connery's, but I don't remember everything.
Yeah.
The recent one I've seen is The Man with the Golden Gun. I've seen that one. But the rest of them, I haven't seen. I think I may have seen Pierce Brosnan's years ago, but it's been such a long time.
Pierce Brosnan's a good.
He does a good Bond. Yeah, I liked his Bond.
Roger Moore's the best. Live and Let Die is my favourite Bond film.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great.
Live and let die.
That had a good
Paul
soundtrack.
McCartney.
It really did.
Yeah. And some good fucking stunts in that film because, yeah, there's one stunt where the dude who owned the like crocodile and alligator sort of pit, like it wasn't a zoo. I don't even know what he was doing with it. I think he was making boats out of what is an alligator farm sort of thing. The dude who owned that alligator and crocodile farm, he's the one who runs across the crocodiles that have like got the legs tied, and so they can't move, but they still can move their heads. So, like with the scenes, outtake of when he slips in that, and the crocodile gets his leg. But luckily enough, well, he gets his trouser leg. So that's and he's like,
Cheers.
Cheers.
That's delicious grape juice of the alcoholic variety. Better than Welch's.
Better than Welch's. Right on, man.
I do like Welch's, but it's if Welch's got you drunk, then I'd be a big fan.
Right on.
I like the new background, Jedi Bill. Very cool.
Yeah, I got a few. I got a few moving backgrounds here.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So,
You're all professional. See, that's why you have 1,000 plus, and I have 100 plus. That's the reason. Production value.
Yeah.
Production and entertainment value.
Yep.
You're 10 times the entertainer I am, sir. Cheers to you.
Thank you. Oh, I try.
A lot of hard work, but you don't. To be fair, you don't have to chop a whole lot of firewood either, though, do you?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. So, have you all seen Maverick yet? I haven't seen it.
Yes.
It's worth seeing, apparently.
It is worth seeing. I've already seen it twice.
I need to go see that.
Right.
yeah, I thought it'd be okay because like Tom Cruise don't really make shit movies apart from that one where Vanilla Sky, that was shit.
Do they do the beach volleyball?
No. They got a different sport in there this time.
Okay.
No. Yeah.
It would have been better if they did. He strangles his missus, right? And then, this is the film, right? It's so shit. I watched it because I was at someone's house that had rented it. I think his girlfriend had rented it and that. And, like, I think I came in, like, halfway through it. And so, but...
Right.
you only have to see the ending to know what the film's about, because he strangles his bed, because he has all these flashbacks at the
No
end that like
spoilers,
basically
hang on,
show
don't
you the
ruin it.
film in like fucking. Well, yeah, well, spoilers. He strangles his bed, but he finds out that he didn't really strangle his bed because he was in an accident, that he's in the virtual reality sort of thing where he strangled his virtual reality bed. And it was shit. It was like that's a shit film, man. If I ever see Tom Cruise, I probably won't even mention that because I know Tom Cruise will be like, get him out. Just get him out. I don't want to mention that.
Does Maverick have the F-14s at least? The Tomcats?
There's one. There's one.
Ah! Gosh darn it.
There is one in the.
Sorry.
Apart from Vanilla Skies, I don't know a shit Tom Cruise film apart from Vanilla Skies.
Well, Mission Impossible movies. Some of those were quite good.
Yeah.
I like the Mission.
Right.
Most of the Mission Impossible.
You watch Vanilla Sky, and you watch Vanilla Sky, and then tell me what you think about Mission Impossible.
Why would I watch a movie
As I
called
said,
Vanilla Sky?
Vanilla
Yeah.
Sky is so shit.
Who watches
Even
a
that
movie called
Lincoln
Vanilla
film
Sky?
That he's into like that, Vanilla. Yeah, it was,
No.
I don't. Yeah, why was it called Vanilla Sky?
I don't know. I almost didn't go see Tin Cup because it just sounded. Why do I
Tin
want to go
Cup.
see a movie called Tin Cup? But actually, it was pretty good with Kevin Costner.
Yeah, the one with
golfing.
fucking Robin Hood and
Kevin Costner.
One with Kevin Costner.
Oh, I am on Facebook.
Yeah.
Discord? I think I am on Discord.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
I'm on Discord once.
Yeah,
in a
that
while,
Tin
so-
Cup was alright. But
Yeah, it was okay. It
you
was
had
better
to
than
like go.
expected.
Yeah, you had to like
Hey,
go, wasn't it? It was like.
What are you doing?
Well, yeah, I don't.
Oh,
You know,
there you
the
go.
problem with golf is there's not enough tackling and checking and cross-checking.
Golf is boring.
I'd say some
You
up.
should be able to
I'd say
cross-check
some
with
of
your
those.
golf club. That would make golf way better.
Well,
Someone's
yeah.
ready.
I
never
Ready
played
to
mini
just
golf.
cross-check them.
Yeah,
mini golf. Mini golf.
2 minutes in the
True,
penalty
it would.
box.
Yeah, but
Four.
the audience get fucking smashed in, don't they, when the
Four if
ball
there's
hits
blood.
them?
2 minutes in the penalty box, 4 if there's blood.
I know how to make it more interesting. Just take the ball and chuck it.
Or make the balls like no one knows, but there's always a ball that like explodes if you hit it. No, you don't know which one.
4.
Yeah.
That would be exciting.
It's like, yeah, let's do that again.
So
Or if you're playing golf and there were snipers,
Oh, like
Shooting
military?
well, not shooting the golfers, shooting the balls. Yeah, like military snipers. That would
Like-
be more exciting.
World War II. Or, like, you know,
Not
whatever.
golf, just balls. I was winning and then my ball got shot. That happens. That happens.
yeah.
You shot my
Gonna
friggin' ball,
drop into
man.
the
Come
hole.
on.
You get shot.
Scotland invented
Wait,
golf, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
go get going. Yeah.
Scotland's invented golf for such a small
See you later, Rico.
What?
I'll tell you, I invented the sport golf. I can't do a Scottish accent too long. That sucks.
No, and I'm half Scottish and I can't do a Scottish accent to save my
Yeah, so am I. I have a Scottish ancestry in me too, but I can't do it either.
Oh, are you taking
Yeah.
off, Jens?
Yeah.
He's probably has to go to work. It's 8 in the
Oh,
morning.
later,
Yeah.
Jens.
Don't go.
There you go.
Please. Don't
Yeah.
go.
His volume was a little low.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to hear him.
Jedi Bill, you're managing all of our volumes to make sure we're all good, right?
I
Yeah.
I should be coming in just fine.
Last time I played golf was with my brother. He lives in Western Australia, and I swear there were kangaroos on the course. And I hit a ball, and there was like 5 of these big, muscular kangaroos.
Hey,
just
it's a
laying in the
bee's
grass.
nest.
Hey again, bees nest.
I can't
How's
do
it
that.
going?
I can't do that.
Very good.
What?
How you doing, my friend?
You can't do what?
Very good.
I'm gonna read something. Hold on. This is important.
We're just hanging out, man. Just, shooting the. So, Canadian, how was the Doomcock? Were you modding
I was
tonight?
moderating, Anti-Derivative Jill, and Feliciano's, and Kelvington. We were all, Lori Wilson and Laura Heather. It was busy. We had, we went for 6 hours.
He's well, he is our evil overlord, isn't he?
Indeed, and he sang, I don't know, like 1,000 songs, maybe.
Wow. He's got a good voice.
1,000 songs. That's that I would.
Well, okay.
I don't think so. 6 hours.
It was more than 10.
I'm
It was
sure
more than
there's
10.
no handy here.
Quite a bit. That's quite a bit. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah. I should know. I hosted a 9-hour karaoke, or close to 8 hours, 8 to 9 hours
You stayed
karaoke.
for
stream.
48 hours or more, didn't you?
Well, well, if I have, but yeah, I've
I think you
gone
went for
60. I've
50
gone 50.
60.
I've gone. I've gone like 37. Then I did 50. Then I did like 60. Then I did a 60-hour stream. The last long stream I did was 60 hours.
Right, that's the one I'm referring to.
Yeah.
And I thought that I was always under the impression that hurt the algorithm, but here you are at almost 1,200.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
you're saying basically fuck the algorithm.
I am.
Good on you. Good on you.
I do my own thing here and I have fun.
You got
But that's all about it,
You got new lighting too.
Before you go, Aaron, I had to get to bed because I have an early day today. But it was nice to see you all. Thank you for...
Good night, Raquel.
Thank you, Jedi Bill. And I'll catch you
Yeah.
guys later. Have a good night, everybody.
You too.
Good night, Raquel.
Good night, Raquel. Take care.
I have to use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, Adele.
Bees Nest, thanks for joining us. What are you up
Yeah.
to tonight?
I'm chilling, bro.
Chilling.
Very
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Which, if you don't mind me asking, which time zone are you in?
I'm in Texas on the
Texas.
Mexican border.
If
Mexican
shit keeps going
or
south,
Central.
here.
Central
I'm
time
moving to
zone, I
Texas.
believe.
Yeah,
If
Central.
they keep making more gun laws, I'm moving to Texas.
Oh man, Texas get the best gun laws in the fucking world.
So it's what? It's like 3. With 2 hour difference. So it's like 3:11 a.m. there. I think you're 2 hours ahead. I think you're 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah.
Oh, Jedi Bill, you're on the Pacific.
Yeah, I'm on the West Coast. Yep.
I didn't realize you're in the same time zone.
We don't change our time. We never change our clocks in Arizona. So right now we're same time zone as California, most of California.
How long would it take you to drive to Vancouver?
Probably
Takes me 6
10
hours.
hours. Oh, 6 hours. How fast?
Takes
How
me 6
fast are you driving?
Yeah,
Pretty
110.
Jeez, I wouldn't go that.
I'm in the
fast.
interior of BC.
I'm gonna fucking cook me a hamburger.
That's cool. Yeah, I'll meet you in Seattle for a beer someday, Jedi Bill.
Cool.
If they ever let me across the border.
Yeah. Oh, I drove to Toronto in what was 2000, I think 2006.
From where you are?
From Phoenix, from the Phoenix area.
Holy crap!
And we went through Michigan. Yeah, we
some
drove.
hours of
I was
driving.
driving our friend from Canada. Had a home in the Phoenix area there, and we were driving his Cadillac and his dog back to him.
Right.
Yeah, it was. At least I went in style in a Cadillac.
Yeah, no kidding. Beautiful. Yeah, that must have been from Phoenix to Toronto is probably 40 hours of driving time, I'd say.
Oh, me and my brother did it in like 2 days, 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, good on you.
Yeah. We drove all the way through Michigan and then into Toronto there.
Toronto traffic is nuts, man. I mean, it's not like New York, but it's pretty bad.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't know how to drive. At least New Yorkers know how to fucking drive. Torontarians,
I don't know.
Sure. But yeah, it's a cool city. I like Toronto. It's okay. It's not bad. Vancouver's better, but because you've got the water and the bridges, and it's just the skyline's amazing, and the Lionsgate Bridge is fantastic, and Stanley Park. But Toronto's pretty cool. It's all right. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
Good on you. So what's your next big road trip planned, or do you have one for the summer? Any road trip planned for the summer? Anyone?
No, but
not with the price of fuel.
No, I was looking at. It's funny. I was just about to mention the gas prices. I was in the market today, and the market said that the gas was $4. They have a gas. It was a gas market that has a gas pump, and it said that their gas was like $4.95 a gallon for regular gasoline.
Wow.
So, yeah,
we're paying.
I can only imagine because you guys go by the liter up there.
Yeah, if you translate it all, it's about $8 a gallon is what I'm paying. Yeah, and eight American dollars a gallon. That sucks. Definitely does. So yeah, we don't drive farther than we have to, I guess.
Oh,
which
Tim
sucks
says he might go to Vegas to do the meetup. That sounds like cool. I'm thinking if I can get there, but I don't know how I'll do that.
How much time do we have? Like when
well,
is
August. It's in August. I don't know what time.
So
No,
that's
when
10
in
weeks?
August. Yeah.
8 weeks.
Well, I can get there. The room accommodations, and I don't know. I haven't been to Vegas in. The last time I was in Vegas was 2003.
It's boring. It's boring.
2012.
It's boring.
So.
Yeah.
2012. The Blue Man Group was pretty good. That wasn't bad. Cirque du Soleil was okay.
No.
Yeah. They weren't
2
bad.
days in Vegas. 2 days in Vegas. I was bored, ready to go home.
But the buffets. You could spend 2 days just doing the buffets in Vegas, to be honest. They're
Yeah,
fantastic.
get the points and the slot machines. Yeah.
I mean, the Caesar's Palace buffet, Planet Hollywood buffet. Oh my goodness! Wow. Yeah, I think I
Caesar
gained 10
Palace
pounds.
is a big motherfucker. I mean, it's like a mile.
And Vegas is good for people watching too. Cheap drinks and people watching. You can entertain yourself for, a whole day just doing that. There's some interesting characters there. And there's a monorail, apparently.
Cool.
Yeah. Didn't go on it, but I saw it. It looked impressive.
And you
My
better
God,
wear
these
some
are
tennis shoes.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
So, yeah, there's a I heard there's another meetup, like of YouTubers. You know, I know there's one in August, and then I think there's a big one in October. They just had one a while back. I don't know. If I don't get to them this year, I'm not worried about it. There's always next year, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a map of the world with pinpoints of, you know, basically where all the YouTubers, how many YouTubers per state there are per city. Be very interesting to see how many of us there are where. I guess we're everywhere now. Yeah, I mean, I haven't watched anything but YouTube in years since the pandemic, really.
Yeah.
I only watch YouTube now for everything.
Ultimate Source? I know I was saying on here earlier that no, I was
I've tried.
doing a YouTube search for fireworks, and I went down the YouTube rabbit hole, and I found a whole community based on pyrotechnics and channels that are based. That's what they do, is they just light off fireworks and tell you how to do it and where to get the fireworks and everything. It's actually quite cool.
Chinese?
Are
any of them Chinese?
No, they're here in the States and in other states and other countries.
Yep, I have fireworks.
YouTube is big. It's
fantastic.
big. There's anything you can think of. There's a community for it.
That's true.
There's so much to consume. There's so much content to consume on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
It's amazing. I mean, just all you have to do is type in that little magnifying glass, and you go just step in the YouTube rabbit hole.
Well, who are your top 3 YouTubers that you spend most of your time watching?
You're not going outside. There's no way.
Yeah,
Stay in the bedroom.
I've been watching a lot of since it's closer to the 4th of July right here in the States. I've been watching this one guy called Cody B Pyrotechnics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it's quite interesting. He's just does I think he's in like Wisconsin or somewhere. He's somewhere where it's cold. But yeah, it's quite interesting.
Yeah. What else do you? Or watch?
I try to watch as much. I try to watch as much content as I can.
Yeah. Right. Yep.
I watch my friends' channels.
Oh, of course.
I try to consume.
Do a lot of that.
I try to spread myself out everywhere.
Yeah.
Just.
Yep.
Now,
have you heard of? Well, you've heard of Clownfish TV, I'm sure.
Huh?
Clownfish TV. Have you heard of them?
Yes, I've watched them a lot.
Yep. Yeah. I like watching Geeky Sparkles, and they're both of them. Neon and Geeky are fantastic, and Doomcock, of course, and our friends. Yeah, but I mean, we have a lot of talented people just in the group that we know, in our circles. It's fantastic. World-class bullshitters. I've been watching Jeff Hicks quite a bit as well. He's good.
Right. I love watching, of course, the Critical Drinker, and
I used to watch him a lot, and I just haven't had time lately. He just hasn't. But yes, I did. I used to. But he didn't drink as much as I expected him to. I'm fairly sure I drink more than him on camera, more than he does. So I know, but I did used to
Mhm.
watch a lot of him. Yeah, and he's been on with Doomcock at least once.
Yeah.
And have you heard of that for Canadian YouTubers? A really big and up and coming one.
Oh
is,
yeah, keep finding them.
Viva Fry, if you've heard
Uh-huh.
of him.
Well, I've befriended a lot of them.
Yeah, no,
CC Karaoke is in Canada, and yeah,
that
and,
70s rock fan.
yes, that 70s
Brian.
rock fan.
Oh yeah. Actually, Brian just lives up the road. Figuratively, he's about 3 hours away, and we've actually had a beer together. Yeah, no, Brian's got a great channel. He's putting a lot of work into it, and who
Let me
doesn't
tell you
like
something.
1970s
Let me tell you
rock?
something. I don't do weed. I don't like weed, and my mom gave me some gummy bears that had THC
Oh,
on my back,
oh shit!
and I took a half of a half, and that shit worked.
Oh man.
It did.
Yeah,
Nice.
but I don't like the high. I don't like the high.
Well, if it doesn't have THC in it, you would just get the medicinal products, and you wouldn't get the high.
No,
from
it had THC in it, but
Oh,
I took
okay.
half of a half.
Mm-hmm. See, that's what moms are for. To give you drugs?
Yeah.
No, that's not what I meant. That's not at all what I
I
meant.
get fucking panic attacks when I smoke weed.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So if I eat too many magic mushrooms, same.
Oh, magic mushrooms! Oh my god! There's a guy here that gives me magic mushrooms and
That
chocolate.
reminds me of a
Oh my!
quote from The Hobbit, where Gandalf brings up Radagast the Brown, and Saruman's like, "Do not speak to me of Radagast the Brown. He's a foolish fellow." And then Gandalf says, he's odd, I grant you, and he says it's not that. It's excessive consumption of mushrooms.
Right.
And at first, I didn't understand what that meant until I found out
Really?
that if you eat shrooms, you get high. And I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, shrooms are the fucking
Apparently,
bomb, man.
Christopher Lee knew that mushrooms made you high. So that's what he was talking
So,
about. I'm like, wait,
There's,
what?
in case there's any teenagers running for the cupboards to open cans of mushrooms, it's not regular mushrooms. They're magic mushrooms.
They're called
You
shrooms.
can't get high from canned mushrooms, folks.
No.
As far as I know.
Oh my god.
Lord knows I've tried.
You can go a couple of minutes without going outside.
Yeah, so Bees Nest, that's fantastic. So it worked for you. That's good to hear.
No, Boo. No.
I still want to try DMT.
It's not that. It's his excessive consumption of
Yeah.
mushrooms.
I'd be open to trying it.
Yellow at his teeth.
No.
Yeah.
And what do you think Gandalf was smoking in his pipe?
I don't know what they're saying.
It wo-
He smoked weed or something.
In his pipe?
DMT.
Wait. Yeah, your love of the halfling's leaf clearly has slowed your mind. So that basically means he was actually smoking to get high or something. What?
Yeah.
So basically, Saruman is saying that he's high. Okay.
That's the nice Gandalf pipe. He was smoking weed.
Yeah,
He was
but
definitely smoking weed.
apparently, according to
I don't do weed.
Saruman, even smoked the pipe weed.
No, Gandalf was,
Gandalf was.
in my opinion.
Well, people have said that Saruman also smoked it. He also smoked the pipe weed, but that's what I heard. I haven't read the book, so I mean.
I got it on my fucking brother because he pays $200 for 10 seeds. 10 seeds for $200. And he gave my mom, who never take a drug in her life, he made a gummy bear and made her eat a whole fucking gummy bear, and she fucking freaked out.
No.
Oh no.
No.
Oh boy.
I jumped on my brother. I said, "You fucking dumbass! You should have never done that."
Yeah.
Yeah, I've worked in hotels and ski resorts, and one of our fellow hotel housekeepers, she loved candy, and she was not from North America. She was from East India. Didn't know that gummies contain THC over here. Helped herself to a gummy, and they found her on the floor like an hour later, just laughing and giggling and
Oh
just.
god.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's a movie called I think it's like a knockoff of Daddy Baker, but it's a movie of basically babysitting older people.
Oh yeah.
It's got I don't remember his name exactly, but anyway, there's a scene in the movie where one of the elderly people, as a colored woman, she has a Ziploc baggie of edibles, like the gummies with They eat those and they go completely bonkers. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah.
They're all high and giggling and stuff like that.
I love shrooms. I love shrooms.
I do like shrooms.
I've
That
never
was
tried
my
it.
gateway drug to weed, actually, Bee's Nest.
Fucking shrooms infused with chocolate. I love it.
Ooh, like Toblerone bars, especially with mushrooms. Yes.
I was watching YouTube, and I was, when you would like scroll through YouTube, you see the thumbnail. The thumbnail was moving. It was coming to life.
Yeah. Hmm. Is that your sister back there, Adele? Mm.
How cold is it in fucking Canada?
Oh, tonight, yeah, we're not gonna have frost tonight. It's finally warm enough we're not gonna have frost, so that's good. And tomorrow it's getting up pretty warm, and 2 days from now it's
damn,
gonna hit 100
100
Fahrenheit.
It was 100 degrees today.
In 2 days we're gonna hit 100.
Oh my goodness.
But tonight we're not that far above frost, really. It's crazy.
No.
I've got the wood stove going right now because there's just a little bit of a nip in the air, and yeah, and in a couple days it'll be 100 degrees during the day.
Girl.
It's that kind of a summer, folks.
Yeah, it's been getting pretty warm these past few days.
Well, that's why God invented ice cream. And tiger tail especially. Ooh, the orange and the licorice. Hell yeah.
Licorice.
Bring it on. Or butter rum.
God.
Butter rum. Oh yeah.
Too much.
No, chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint's good.
Too much.
Yeah,
No,
I could do chocolate mint for sure.
Oh yeah, I do too. Very good.
Mm-hmm.
Delicious.
Maple walnut. Bring it on. Oh yeah.
You like too much, Miss Miney.
Oh boy. Mara's getting pampered.
Yeah.
She's like, rub my belly.
Yep, rub my belly.
All the dogs are in here.
More stuff here?
Oh yeah, they love my bed for some reason.
Mara, come here. Come on.
Not sure.
Come on, butt. Come on. You come over here and see me, you butt. You traitor.
All right.
You wait
I don't know. Yeah, it's been a slow start to the summer. Should have started this time last year. It was 115 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
damn.
wow.
45 degrees Celsius. I think that's the approximate, roughly. 46, 47 it hit. Yeah, it was crazy. For 2-3 weeks almost. And it was actually tragic. Like 600 people died in BC, but I'm sure those numbers are not accurate. But
Well,
anyway, it was
I
bad.
live a mile from Mexico, so that's my candy store.
Yeah. Well, yeah, 115. That's crazy. Or 110 even. Anything over 100. Personally, I liked it because we had a lake and cold beer, so it was okay. But if you're old, I guess that's not a good thing. But we spent a lot of time in the canoes and on the water, on the lakes.
Two goddamn coatings in there. Canada.
But yeah, this year, yeah, no, it's been way too cold. It's I mean, we've been having a wood stove fire consistently every week.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I'm flickering.
You are flickering, Jedi Bill.
I'm flickering. Why am I flickering?
Is Harvey trying to take control?
I don't know why
Harvey
I'm flickering.
Cthulhu's attacking your feed.
I hope not. I'm flickering. And I even turned off the other thing off.
Oh.
And I'm flickering. Why am I flickering? I don't know why I'm flickering. Maybe it's my cam. Maybe my cam's about to go out. I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. It's possible. You might check your connection.
I tapped
That
it.
was weird.
That was weird.
Hmm.
That was really weird.
British cousin. Yay.
Oh, maybe I need to pick up a new cam. Maybe it's time to pick up a new cam. How's Cam? Have you seen him around?
He's been busy, but I have, yeah, I've been speaking to him in chats just the last few days, and yeah, he's doing okay, but he's just really busy.
Hungry.
But hopefully, I'll be able to stream with him maybe this weekend at some point, because he's usually around on the weekends. So yeah, might be able to stream with him. Hopefully,
Cool.
maybe tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
We'll see. But it is 1:30 in the morning here, Jedi Bill. So I think I'm.
Well, thank you for dropping in, man.
Yeah, I couldn't stay away.
It's always a pleasure.
Well, thanks for having me.
Yeah.
And
It's good to see you, my friend.
Absolutely. Yeah. And, yeah. Have a good the rest of the weekend.
I will.
Bees Nest and Tim Hayes.
All right, bro.
Have a good night. I will see you guys.
Okay,
I'm
good
sure
night.
tomorrow, since we pretty much all live on YouTube.
Yep, we live on YouTube. It's our home away from home.
Yep, exactly. All right, I'll see you before too long, I'm sure. Thank you.
We'll be catching around.
Yep,
Thank
bye.
you for stopping in. Appreciate it, pal. You have a good one.
Hey.
And I'm still flickering. I don't think it's my computer. I think it's my camera. I think I have a short in my camera.
Oh, is it USB connection, maybe?
No, it's definitely the camera.
Oh.
See, I just tap it and then it stops flickering for a moment. So I'm thinking it's the camera. Some of the cords have gotten, where they're starting to hang out of the threading, the sheet that it's in. So it may be time to pick up a new camera, which this one didn't last very long, but at least I didn't spend a lot of money on this one. I think I spent all of $14 on it or something. But it's a 1080 camera, so and it's got good picture quality for a cheap little camera. So, no worries. We'll just pick up. Maybe probably pick up a better one. So, wow, I've been going about 3 hours in.
Go.
Yeah.
Wait.
What's going on, Nadell?
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I said don't you dare.
What shall we talk about, guys? What shall we
I don't know. Talk about whatever you want.
Yeah, pick a subject.
Huh?
No.
Pick a subject.
I'm not taking you
But
outside.
let's see.
No.
Talk about weed. Okay. No. How about History of the World Part 2? My mom, there was a scene in that movie. She absolutely loves it. And there's a part in the scene where there are a bunch of Roman soldiers lined up and they're pantless. They don't have any.
Well, that was part 1.
Around down below.
Yeah.
And then she, I guess they line up, and then she goes double time march. And when they're walking, when they're doing their march, she goes like that, and that indicates that she's watching their
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because at first I watched it with mom and dad. I think, gosh, in Florida, I was probably in my probably 13, 14, probably at that time. So I didn't understand what was going on until, of course, my mom, when I was a little older, and she told me, what that meant. I'm like, oh, so that's like that. No, I'm sorry. No, I take it back. I watched History of the World Part 1. Gosh, probably somewhere around. I was probably in my early 20s, I think. That's when I seen it, because we had cable back then, and we could afford.
So this
it
was
at
like
that time.
a couple of years ago.
About that.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah.
Shit, I was born and raised in Nashville, and I hit the fucking rave clubs.
And then as they walk away, you see them, her head going like this, and she goes, "I love double time perch." Oh my God.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
My mom loves that scene. She loves all the Mel Brooks movies. There's Young Frankenstein. There's which is a spoof of like Frankenstein. And then there's there's all kind. I haven't seen all of his films. My favorite one is Dracula Dead and Loving It. I absolutely love that movie. They were making fun of all the Dracula movies. Probably the Hammer Dracula, probably even Universal, and some other ones as well, like probably Dracula 3000, like that. And one of my
Hammer movies.
Hammer? Yeah.
Yeah.
One of my favorites, though, probably one of my favorite scenes in the movie, is where Dracula and Van Helsing have a shout off, and they're saying these different words, and I don't know what language it's in. I almost want to say it's Transylvanian, but the shouting match they have with each other is hilarious.
Indeed.
And Mel Brooks opens the door, and he goes, "Fushta," And then at the end, where Dracula turns to dust, Renfield exposes him to the sunlight. He's like, Renfield, you asshole! Like that. and then he forced Renfield puts Dracula's ashes in the coffin, and then Mel Brooks' character Van Helsing comes and opens the coffin lid and goes, Fushta, and closes it.
Frightening.
I love that movie. It's so funny. I just absolutely love it. Leslie Nielsen as Dracula was just perfect for that role. I think he was perfect for that comedy role because he was just so darn funny.
Yep. Oh, how about the campfire scene from
Blazing Saddles?
Blazing Saddles, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Blazing Saddles, yeah.
That's a good movie.
I got it for you. Here you go.
Yay!
Kind of stupid.
Mm-hmm.
Have you guys ever seen the Police Academy films?
I've seen parts
What?
of those, but I don't think I've ever seen one from beginning
God.
to end.
They're so funny. They're so funny.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite one is the last one, the 7th one. That one has that one is where they go to Russia. And
Russia.
they have Sir Christopher Lee in the movie. And he plays
How many is there? 7? I remember 3. I don't remember much after that.
And then, oh my gosh, there's like 7 of them. That's from the
And I found out
Holy cow.
the original was R-rated, but after that, I don't think any were R-rated.
Oh really? Yeah, the first one's pretty funny too.
No, I
It's
think
got,
they were.
Steve
I don't
Guttenberg in
know.
it.
I'd have to look into it.
Well. The 7th one is pretty funny as well because one of my favorite scenes is where they first meet his character, and when they greet each other, they do like that greeting they do in England or whatever. They kiss each other on the cheek, and then Sir Christopher's like, mwah! And I'm like, you just kissed him on the lips. Why'd you do that? My favorite scene in the first one though has to be where Michael Winslow's character, what's his name? I can't remember. But where he's like making noises when these two people are eating. There's a couple, and they're eating, and he's making all these noises like munching noises and slurping and all. Oh my gosh! And how the people react to it. Oh my gosh, that scene is so funny. I love Michael Winslow. He is absolutely talented. Makes all those noises and stuff with just his mouth. It's incredible. Lights out, circus. Oh! I like that part. Because we've been proud to say, lights out, the circus.
Yeah.
You gotta love Michael. He's absolutely funny.
Uh-huh.
You guys find
For
anything
sure.
yet? We ain't found shit.
Yep. That's when movies were good. They still make movies great.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, where's my water? You gotta miss the good old days. I grew up on a lot of 80s and 90s films. My mom and dad grew up with. And there's a movie that I even watched when I was young. Short Circuit.
Hello, anti-derivative Jill. You actually just missed the Canadian Spider-Man. He just left us just a while ago to go to bed.
Yep.
So we're just hanging out, and well, I think I might actually wrap the show. Been going to 3 hours.
Oh boy, yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
Oh, 48, goodness gracious. Hi.
How you doing, Anti-Deriv, Jill? Hope everything's going well in your neck of the woods.
A king-sized mouse.
That's pretty good, Adela. That's pretty good.
It's Sylvester. Oh, you gotta love the Looney Tunes. They're fantastic.
Yeah, I think I might do a watch party today. So I'll say goodnight.
What movie? What movie?
We're gonna watch. It's the Action Theater, so it will be Crimson Tide.
Crimson Tide? I've never heard of it.
It's a submarine movie.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah.
Excuse me, my bad.
It's okay. Well, I think we're gonna wrap this up one for this evening, and remember, I'll be doing, of course, at noontime. I'll be doing the Crimson Tide watch, and later on, after Rambling Canuck karaoke, I will be doing the After Hours karaoke party.
Yay.
After Hours karaoke Saturday night. Until then, I'm Jedi Bill, Tim Hayes, and Adela Finn.
Finsonon. Actually, it's Adela Finsonon, but it's okay.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, everybody. We're going to say goodnight, and we'll be seeing ya.
Good night.
Bella Notte.